Hello there, Geek and YouTube. Welcome back to episode 104 of our favoriteest game, D&D. 104 of episode 104 of the Slayer 7. Yeah, what do you guys remember from last time?
Some things.
Some things.
My bad. Sure. Sorry. I could hear. Okay. Fight. More fighting. Some more fighting. A certain T-Rex was... Or is that the session before that? A certain T-Rex was noped out of the area with only 2 individuals having knowledge of what happened with that. Cecile said, "Go fuck yourself," to the zombie. I informed him that he was priority numero uno for her. And she probably spent... Oh, I don't even know how many rounds, I think. Wait, what round are we technically on? Oh, I can't see it anymore. I think round 5 was when I started clashing with him.
Yeah.
And I don't think that stopped until around 10 or 11.
Yeah, I think we ended officially at round 15? Something like that? 15. Maybe not that high.
Yeah, because Hydrian was still going.
Yeah.
So at some point, while Cecile was standing on this side, she kind of just slumped a bit, because at round 15, that would be when the potion of speed wore off. So when haste wears off, you're kind of lethargic for a minute. There's a lot of heavy breathing while still being stubborn as fuck, while a cleric shifted in front of her and went, "No, you're not walking through the wall of necrosis."
Right?
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Sit. Stay, barbarian.
Created a lot of ouch. We're not here for ouch today.
Well, not ouch to ourselves. Ouch to the other guys, yes.
That was already looking questionable, and the cleric was concerned. So,
yeah. Well, my mind just made a full realization of the fact that because of the Raven Queen, I'm able to turn any of my spells necrotic, which means, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which bolt can become a necrotic bolt.
Also, there was a bunch of stomping around by T-Rexes until Timbers reached the end of his fuck around and fully found out exactly what table he was running on. And our lovely druid, who in sheep... Oh, does the uneven legs carry over into sheep form, Tim?
Yeah. At the moment, yes.
Great. So, Timbers...
One of his back legs is 6 inches longer than the other.
Mm-hmm. Was morphed into a sheep. A bright, hot pink sheep. One leg is longer than the others. The sheep also is very, split in its decision-making, as well as, can hear the thoughts of people around him, too, I believe.
30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
This poor sheep.
It's currently a sheep for 24 hours, or we knock him out of that sooner, but we'll determine whether or not that needs to happen, or we better stay a sheep for a hot minute. Kirk got stuck under a net for a bit, but once Timbers was dealt with, managed to get dragged out. Managed to drag himself out from underneath it and promptly laid waste to numerous wizards. A other bad caster was turned into a chew toy, and then a ceiling decoration. Yeah, that's about it. We ended with Cecile sitting there.
Holly.
His name's not Holly.
It can be.
Deck the halls with lots of bodies.
So soon, that's pretty much the recap. I believe we've killed every wizard that was in a corner, kind of holding concentration on a thing. So now that the amazing, it's great, snazzy.
Get it. Hang on.
Perfect.
No.
That is an amazing
Fuck it,
sweater.
damn it!
It's healing. Anyway, once the necrotic damage wall drops, CLC's Hedgard is fine.
What?
Hedgard's fine.
Yes, because
Okay.
I beheaded the guy, and then as I was after I had turned around as I was turning around to walk back towards the group, the wall dropped. As you guys saw me turning around, making my scythe disappear as I just keep walking. I'm done with this shit. Hydrune's done with this shit. She wants to get up there and just kill the bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and look in the general direction Alyssa was, kind of with frowny face confusion. And look at everybody else, because I did not have sightline, and she disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Just be like, where is she? Up one of the towers? And start like walking that direction.
Aelita is going to trail behind Cecile with one moment she was here, and then if you look up at the ceiling, I'm not gonna look because that's no thank you. But if you look up at the ceiling, the being that is up there, he casts some kind of spell. It's kind of like vanish, but worse in a way. And then she was gone. He said that she was feisty and that he had a friend that would like her, and then did some hoodoo magic shit, and she was gone.
I'm gonna I'm jogging over there. My haste potion is out. I'm tired, but up over 100 hit points. It's fine. Is there anything on the ground under where he's dangling from, Tim?
Why, yes, there is.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You mean other than a pool of his own blood?
Cecile's like, we have a leader who's like, I'm not looking at that. Fuck that. And Cecile's just like, it's blood. Shrug.
Don't forget the gut.
She's
It's everywhere.
covered in it, by the way, right now.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it's expected.
Fairly good.
She went ham.
Child.
Pizza jump scare.
It's not the blood that
Demon.
got Aelita.
I love you.
Caused that.
So yeah, on the ground is a 3-scroll case.
Bring me another?
Yeah.
A scroll case?
A 3-sided scroll case. So it's like, consider like a bunch of, like someone taking 2 tubes of toilet paper to make binoculars, add a 3rd tube.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So each tube has a different scroll.
Okay.
And then there is a staff. Surprisingly not broken. That is also laying next to this.
Individual.
Mm-hmm.
Or pool, because he's still up there.
Yeah.
So Alita's avoiding it, but Cecile's gonna be like, who the fuck did that?
Stuff
Aelita's just avoiding looking
Pizza jump
up.
scare. Again.
Yes.
Yeah, if Alita's following you, you're just looking up, and Alita's just like, so, look, there's something on the ground.
Yeah, probably, pretty much.
But Alita, look at how he's hanging. Yep, that's fine. Yep. I'm just gonna keep looking over this way. How's it going?
I see, that's fine.
I was be like, did Alyssa do this?
No,
No?
that was me.
Got it. Back to the items on the ground. Like there's a split second of like, oh, cool. And then Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna drop that for now.
I believe you have a few people on your team that can identify
York. There's just a
poke,
shout,
artificer, poke. Well, artificer too.
York, Cece, somebody with brains. Check these things out. I have.
Somebody with brains.
There's gonna be a pause, and I'll look to the right to see Nyla standing next to a bright pink sheep. And
That's just slowly picking a direction and hobbling. Click, 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 click.
Get
It walks
back
funny.
Here, sheepy baby, sheepy, sheeper, sheeps, shipey sheep. Clap, clap, clap. Nyla's. Come here.
like, there's gonna be that like ticking off of
something
who
I'm
I've seen and who I haven't.
something I'm thinking about too. Griff, when you have a second, could I get a D100?
Oh, no.
50 or higher is bad result.
Everyone to see or just you?
Doesn't matter.
Go be smart. Take a lactate
Oh, thank
before
God.
having the cheese.
There's this, because the mentality is of a sheep and not as a person, and the sheep is currently telepathically linked to anybody near it, can be a little overwhelming for a sheep, constantly hearing voices that aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have you roll that a couple of times, because there might be a moment where all of a sudden the group gathers near the sheep, there's so many voices in its head, and it decides to fucking sprint. So yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
I'm gonna look at Nyla and just be like, who, what the fuck?
It sheepy sheep turned something turned into a sheep. My cousin turned into a pink woolly sheep of
That's
all of
Timbers.
Yes, that's Timbers.
Timbers the werebear is currently a sheep.
I'm gonna say so, yes.
Eilita's just gonna start giggling maniacally.
I'm sorry to break your
I
that
thought-
the whole thing was just
No,
turning him
it's
into a
great.
sheep. I'm assuming.
The chaos, yeah, that lovely table he wanted to see the end of. The end was he got turned into a fucking sheep, and he's gonna be a sheep for 24 hours, unless we kick him out of it. But currently, that's later us's problem. Cecile's just
No
gonna
way to
stop.
make it permanent.
I mean, I don't. Actually, I don't know what the time frame is. I don't know. Typically, that goes. We'll see if he grows out of this. If not, then I'll be concerned. Not concerned. I'm gonna flag down CZ and Kirk.
Karma brave.
Hello?
Oh.
Okay, now you
Hello.
hear me. I head
Great.
over to.
I'm gonna point at the scrolls
Cecile?
and the staff and be like, actually, no, CC, these. I don't know about the scroll
Breathe,
case.
Irma.
I don't know if it's traps.
I am breathing.
And that's the staff.
Oh my gosh.
But that's your wheelhouse. And then I'm gonna start walking towards where the zombie was. Because you said the zombie started dissolving, right?
Harder now? Oh,
Yeah, Tim?
No, just giggling over the gift.
I start checking what it is.
You're gonna check.
Chapter remains set. All right.
You're gonna start identifying the items.
Yes.
Cool. There are 3 spells in the spell cases: Dimension Door, Featherfall, and Fireball.
I want to keep Fireball for a reason, but no.
I could use
this
Fireball.
the staff is also a staff of fire.
Mm-hmm.
You have resistance to fire while holding the staff. Has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast the following spells from it: 1 charge for Burning Hands, 3 charges for Fireball, 4 charges for Wall of Fire. Staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff blackens and crumbles into cinders.
I just realized there's no. Aelita described something worse than banishment. In Cecile's brain, somewhat knowledge, not tons of knowledge. What would be worse than banishment? And do that level of sending someone somewhere without the person sending them go.
Plane shifting. And the only
How high up is
person,
somebody?
what would we say the ceilings were like 20 or so feet?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn it was higher than that.
Possibly. It doesn't necessarily give me a
From one of the
definite.
chains, though.
Yeah.
He's not on
I
the
think
ceiling.
He's not at the
He's-
ceiling.
he's-
It was from floor to the start of the chains was 20 feet.
Yes. So he's
so
approximately
he's
20 or
within
so feet.
20-ish.
Yeah.
Cool. What's the range on my lovely gauntlet?
I think it's 20 or 30 feet.
Sweet. Yeah. So there's gonna be that like walking away as CC's identifying things, and I assume CC's saying stuff out loud.
Yes.
There's gonna be a pause. Turn back, look at the ground. Do I see a fork or anything like that on the ground?
No.
Going to walk back over to be underneath this thing. I'm gonna turn and look at Aelita and just be like, maybe cover your ears and turn away.
Aelita is going to wander back towards Hydrone
Okay.
because back to the barbarian. Can't see the body coming out of the ceiling. And oh look, there's something pretty over there.
Is this above my head
Yes,
or under?
Um,
a few feet
Are you
away
gonna?
from me?
So you're gonna basically scorpion the dead body. Get over here.
Bring it down. I'll wait to make sure it doesn't come down on top of CC.
Okay.
I can do it at a little bit of an angle. Yeah.
Well, I mean, CC can pick up the items, identify, kind of start wandering over. You're kind of like, okay, move out of the way, move out of the way, and grapple and yoink.
See, Aelita, I'm gonna wait for the inevitable, probably head into shoulder thing that Aelita likes to do. And then
Yeah,
yank.
yeah.
Because she seems like she's dealing with a lot. She feels like,
Yeah, there's this intangible rip that thankfully, due to the other side of the room, they can't hear it. But yeah, you know, the flesh being ripped from the chains and the hooks and whatnot as you yoink it to the ground, and it kind of just plops in this kind of like sloopy, bloody mess. Yep.
Hydra just watches over the shoulder, watches over like, the fuck?
The amount of time it's been sitting up there, most of the blood has been drained, so when it splatters, it doesn't really make any more of a mess, except whatever
It splatters
puddle it
the
lands.
pool underneath it.
Yeah. So just a little splash, crack,
I'll
bones.
start checking pockets and things like that.
Okay.
Looking specifically for the fork, if there is a fork.
You do not find a fork. You find a couple of scrawled papers Most of them are orders that he was dishing out or writing to give to other people.
Does she find a spoon?
Probably not. One of the
There's no-
papers mentions scrying for the White Mask at the Tomb of Diderus, which is where you met him before. But there's nothing on him that would give away where Alyssa was sent, which kind of gives you the impression that whatever plane it was sent to, this was a known location, a memorized location, a place where he may have traveled to and from before. And especially when Alita mentions, hey, you know, the dude said something about having a friend that might like you.
Okay.
I'm willing to let the party roll a history check
I can do a pretty high
to
history.
try to see if anything that Alita shares could potentially trigger something that has been read or maybe rumored it from in the beginning, you know, at one point.
Would you like me to roll?
I mean,
a
I can
history
attempt, but I only got
Yes.
a +2.
Yeah.
check? Okay, I've got
Yes,
a plus
Nyla.
15.
He doesn't know enough.
Oh.
No! No!
Your first day back.
I let you guys roll. I need another water.
Fuck you!
Welcome back to D&D, Perma.
Shit! Both of them nat one did.
Right?
I'm gonna roll it for fuck it. I also only have a +2.
The fact that the +15 didn't do anything. Let's see if Hydroon can even get anything. Look at that, a 19.
Damn it!
That's
Arthur doesn't know
amazing.
enough about this man to do shit. However,
I want my money back on the dice!
+1. Never thank you.
Assholes!
Even like Alita just kind of grumbling into Hydroon's shoulder, and gets the history check of 19. Oh, God.
Cecile is currently now stalking over to the corpse where the zombie is. She is trying her best to not lose her head. So it's that, like, there's a time and a place, and we can't fix that right now. And that is frustrating as fuck.
And a rider in the air.
So yeah, more or less she's now stomping over to the zombie. Hedrick got a 19, Timmy.
Nice.
I rolled higher than the one who has a +15 in their with their history. I only got a +2.
Was history intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I still rolled
mean,
higher than Nyla.
If the sheep would like to roll it, it's a -4, but hey.
Like the sheep could actually say.
Oh, I know, but this would be funny to be all like, well, sheep knows. Can't tell you. And doesn't have the the mental faculties. Anywho, we get
Turned.
Do I get anything out of the 19?
so with the 19, considering that that is the highest roll. It doesn't quite pinpoint you to which plane. You kind of just are recapping that, you know, your sister's powers was for, you know, ethereal warrior and how the planes of existence goes. The ethereal plane is the closest plane to the material plane. So, shortest distance to go back and forth. And then as you expand outwards, you start getting into the planes of hells, the Shadowfell, all that kind of stuff, and keeps going and going and going and going and going. But for someone to plane shift another person with the line, I have a friend that might like you, you recall from your time learning and a little bit in the Shadowfell, that there are astral pirates. People, creatures of very unique specifics that basically travel along the astral sea, going from place to place to place, pillaging, looting, collecting anything that looks like would be good for trade or, whatnot. But if that's the case, the astral sea is such on the edge of known planes of existence. And there's like this slight fear that kind of comes over you where you're like, if the astral sea is where your sister was sent, it's going to take a really long time for them to get back. And with
a lifetime.
And with Lissa's abilities of being able to plane shift and plane walk, it's just going to take a long time. And without knowing the exact plane they were sent to, you could spend a lifetime just trying to reach out and contact different planes to try to see if you can get a ping.
Yeah. I'm going to just relay that.
The daunting format, though, was because the plane shift happened in T-Rex form. There is this magical uncertainty that the plane shift would have immediately ended the spell due to range and concentration. Or because think about it like concentration magic, kind of think about it as like a tether. And when one person releases it, it takes a second for it to hit the target in question, kind of deal. Or like, being connected by a string and severing it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now that Tibbers stopped concentrating on said spell, there's also this uncertainty that based on plane shifting, how long will that tether finally reach the person in question? It's one of those many magical arcane mysteries when it comes to planes of existence and certain magics of either it would have automatically cut the T-Rex form, or
it could be still still traveling to cut the form.
Yes. Which means that your sister could still be trapped in an unknown plane of existence. Yeah, so your sister is potentially trapped in an unknown plane of existence in a form where magic is not usable at this time. But at the same time, with plane shift, you're not sure if this is just a different plane of existence that was sent to, different dimension that they were sent to. There's a lot of possibilities.
Yeah.
That spell has.
Follow-up question. I am going to... Okay. I'm going to basically talk to is Cecile? Cecile the Moon? Cecile Knight? Or talk to Cecile and be like, can you sense your brother?
No.
Huh?
There's this like delayed reaction when you ask. And the no is stifled behind, which you can only interpret as like raw emotion. the two have always been close and bonded and all this kind of stuff, jumping from person to person, weapon to weapon, normally being dual wielded, and all of a sudden it's just blip.
Okay. It's going to be a tiny mental chat of basically after this. Finish Keys' Tiamat, whatever the fuck. Tie up a couple loose ends and then go looking. Basically.
I could find him.
You could?
But it would require me leaving you permanently. And with what's at stake, I don't think I should do that.
After this. After Tiamat, Keys, whatever form she's in. Finish this. And then you go find him. Okay.
Okay.
This. It's an empty plate.
Mm.
Do you...
But yeah, you kind of
the dishes.
get Moon to kind of chill out for a second. And you kind of just interpret that his silence is just coping.
Okay, back over to the... I'm stalking up with the zombie now.
Okay.
'Cause I think you said he was starting to maybe dissolve, but I can't remember. Or is he still in one piece over there?
No, the minute he would have been completely dropped, a lot of his bone structure would have been reduced to ash. There's some of him that is still whole, but he is very quickly, because he is so old that now that the undead magic that kept them alive for so long is now gone.
Mm-hmm.
His material forms, like his really nice weapon and armor, have instantly rusted almost within like seconds.
For extra measure, I am just... I'm stalking over there, just trying to find something to do with myself. I am, if there's still a head attached to a neck and torso in any way, shape, or form, my axe is coming down and fully severing that, because
Okay.
it's double tap. This man was known to be unkillable, and for right now, it appears I might have finally killed his ass, and I would like to make sure that sticks. So that's the first easy thing. But now I am searching his body for a very specific document.
The scroll?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Kind of partially tucked in what looks to be like a pocket in the armor, and half buried in what looks to be sand and ash, from him starting to already kind of just dissolve. Yeah, you do find the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Signed and dated and kind of given off this very faint glow, very similar to all the other ones that you have found before.
Is there anything else on his body, or is everything else literally turning to ash, basically?
Other than maybe a couple pieces of gold on them, everything else is...
I will wave the contract at Kirk. Just be like, final piece. You want me to chuck it in the air, or...
We were so unsure about the actual tethers, but but because of the Raven Queen, what aren't I able to actually see the tethers off of those if I was to try hard enough?
You would potentially, but because
If I was to try hard enough.
the scrolls were not created in the material plane. It's Fey magic.
This is Fey bullshit.
Yep, Fey bullshit, where the laws of magic are so much different. So if it was any other type of
What
like
if I was to try
contract,
to reach out to the Raven Queen for help in seeing the tethers.
Oh, this is the last one.
Mhm.
That's just it. We
I know, but to see
destroyed the other
if it
three.
actually was tied.
oh,
Oh, to him. Gotcha.
roll me.
Oh, between him and like me.
I guess roll me a persuasion with advantage to take a
Persuasion with
moment
advantage?
to try to take a moment to convince her to assist. She's a little
Okay.
fickle of a deity. You have to give her a damn good reason why she should help you with this.
I rolled an 18.
Is
Mhm.
because Mistress said so good enough?
There's also the fact of having to deal potentially with the individual who created the contracts, who's a piece of work herself. I wouldn't call her a god.
Yeah, you start communing, and there is a bit of a long silence. And yes, while you're doing this directly in front of Iliad, if there's any whispering of should I have Mistra intervene? There's just sudden like whisper in the back of your mind, Hydrone, that's just like, okay, I am here.
I'm blackmailing the Raven Queen with Mistress. It's great.
Well, I mean, they are the opposite sides of the same coin.
Mm,
You can kind of get this feeling that Raven Queen is still a little miffed that a Mistra champion completely wrecked face one of her champions.
She had it coming.
Egos were destroyed that day.
She had it coming.
Listen, it's not the Raven Queen's fault. Sometimes the tool is just not.
Up to the job.
Mm,
Yeah, because for those that don't know, there was a off
Busy.
camera
I've
challenge.
been moving over that
discussion.
way.
Yeah, challenge between Hydrune and Ravine. Just pulling Hydrune out of a moment. Actually, I think it was you guys were in the middle of combat. And just plucked her into the Shadowfell's
We were in the middle of something.
time shift. And was all like, I want to see how strong you are. And just beat Hydrune to hell. And then snapped back.
Rude.
Ilita wasn't very happy about this, and after telling Mistra about it, was sent to a different plane where Ravine was plucked into one of Mistra's domains, where another challenge was issued, and a balancing had been happened, and the paladin went, no.
You mean the cleric?
Yeah, the cleric. Sorry. Too much bullshit.
In that moment, that was borderline paladin.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes. No.
No,
That was-
the
that
ghost
was-
of devotion clicking in for a minute there.
That was
And
that
and there
paladin
wasn't
shielding.
anything mad except,
Paladin coded.
Paladin light.
you know, don't fuck with my girlfriend kind of thing.
Mhm.
And Ravine was sent back to the Shadowfell with tail between legs, a little bit of like, okay, fine, I won't fuck with Hydrune anymore. And so yeah, Raven Queen is just a little like, God damn you. So yeah, with an 18, you do kind of convince her to assist you. Give me a Arcana check with advantage, if you will. Because now you're being assisted.
15.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm real tempted to switch back to the Thundershot dice.
With
Can I
the
exist by like? Can I give a tiny boost with proximity? Because I am of the Fae.
sure,
So
I'll
is
let a
like how it
reroll of that
works?
happen.
Normal or advantage still?
Yes, normal.
Okay.
Because you've already got the
Oh.
advantage. This is just giving you another roll.
23.
There you go. So yeah, through some focusing and sensing, you do see a couple of different threads just start going off in different directions. And while Cecile is holding this
Mhm.
contract, there is a faint thread that goes from the contract to her, almost like directly connected to her chest.
Okay.
I'm still also. So
There is one going
Something
into
like
the
a
pile of
face.
ash that's the body on the ground, but that thread is already
Still a
starting
thread
to
there.
sever.
Fade away.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So that's to be like that bitch still ain't dead. I'm going to light it
However,
on fire.
there's one thread that goes up.
Oh. I just kind of follow the thread looking, follow the thread up as I look towards the ceiling.
And it goes through the ceiling. So yeah, Hydroon just starts looking up at the ceiling.
Like, you just watch my gaze go from the scroll and just follow it up.
And as you give the thread just the tiniest of tugs, you start feeling like a faint heartbeat. And then you kind of realize that whatever this thread is connected to is upstairs somewhere.
The only people I knew linked to it was
Hmm?
the only people we knew originally linked to these scrolls, these contracts were Cecile, Sledge, the Mummy, and Uncle Fuckface.
Oh, and what's his name? But he's fine now.
What's his name?
The fucking Baldur's Gate man. What's his name? What's his name?
Ravengard?
Ravengard?
Possibly he was working with Fuckface, but he was under the influence
Oh.
and not acting of his own accord.
Never remember.
He also had a never.
Yep, never remember.
Yeah.
Had a
Okay.
contract.
Fix that when this is literally the last contract. So if Hadron is looking up at something, Cecile's gonna be like,
Well, you said I saw multiple threads faintly coming off of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're still connected to this one contract is still linked to all of them.
which was what Thunderspells warned. It was why it was like we still can't touch Felros because there's still the potential of
Like I see the one to
all being
Cecile.
interlinked.
I have a faint idea of the direction Sledge is in because from my current position, correct?
Yep. And there's actually two threads that are going that direction.
Because the other one would be Neverember?
Mm-hmm.
Or what's his name? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm like, okay, you're there. Those two there. Like you're literally watching me point off in directions.
Like just like playing with
there.
the air, like, okay, that's there. 2, 3 points
I'm
at.
literally just. I have one finger. I point towards Cecile. I follow with one finger from scroll contract to Cecile. Then 2 fingers contract in the direction of Neverember and Sledge. And then 1 to the pile of ash.
Pile of ash.
I'm like this 4, and then and then the one going straight up as I look up. and I'm like, in my mind, just from unless there's more that we don't know about, I'm like, as I'm looking up, I just get a smirk. Hello, Uncle Fuckface. We're
I
gonna have
mean,
fun.
Cecile is immediately heading in that direction. Hit points be damned. She find this man.
Hydroon's just gonna
Over
grab
100.
wrist.
Everything's fine.
No. Wait.
Heal you. Before you go back to combat, please. And we gotta figure out what the fuck we're doing with the sheep.
No, but Hydroon's just gonna be like, he is secondary compared to world-ending threat that we have to stop.
Well, it's the center tower, right, Tim? That,
We don't know how far.
You're
I
not.
don't know how
You're
far
not quite sure.
I don't know how far up that thread goes right now.
You guys
It
have
may
only
go
ascended this
before we have to
bottom
deal with-
tower.
It may go all the way to where we have to deal with her. Our main focus right now is dealing with her. If we run across him beforehand, we will deal with him. If we run across him when we get to her, we'll deal with them both at the same time. But do not just go running off to try to find him.
Fine. I will look at Kirk though, and Hydroon, the other
Kirk.
caster type people, and be like, "This should get destroyed though." Like,
Kirk kind of walks up, kind of
Right.
glances at whoever's got the
Yes.
scroll and says, "Pull."
Oh, I chuck it up in the air.
We're gonna wombo combo Dragon's Breath with a 7th level Dispel Magic.
Damn. I am gonna look over at Nyla. That is somewhat hurting.
And because I still have to roll, oh, that's plenty.
Trying to.
Like a rope around his neck or something. Maybe put a bell on him for now.
Make an impromptu leash.
Do I need to roll animal handling for that?
No, but Griffny's rolled D100. So yeah, you throw the scroll into the air, and there is just sudden like this burst of lightning breath that kind of starts blasting the scroll up into the air. And then as it's descending, he launches a very strong Dispel Magic. So one to weaken the scroll, and the other one to kill the magic. And similar to how Thunder Spells did it, there is this like burst of light, and the scroll just kind of disintegrates into ash, and then as it's falling, just
With the
fades away.
flames.
Yep.
Do I feel any different?
Do I see the threads fade away?
You see the threads like burn away back to their sources as the final scroll is now destroyed.
I just look pointedly at Cecile. You're no longer connected to him at all. None of you are.
That's probably a huge weight lifted off of the barbarian.
Part of the reason I was concerned was the fact that if he's upstairs and near Tiamat, and Tiamat is sacrificing people. If he gets sacrificed,
None of you are linked to him anymore, including Sledge.
Oh,
That's good, at least.
but do I feel any different? Do I feel any
Mhm.
other than, general relief? Sense
You kind
anything?
of get this almost fizzle sense in the back of your head, like this is a nice weight lifted, but you kind of almost get that confirmation that the magic is dead because you kind of have that face senses go off, whereas like when it burst into blue flame, whatever fey magic was in the scroll is now dissipated.
Do I have that taste in my mouth whenever what's her name did anything magical?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of just like
Essentially, you now that the scrolls are, and you've pretty much had a hand in all the scrolls at this point, you kind of put together who did this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's another trip that will need to happen.
But the sheep rolled a 72, by the way.
Less than mom.
Ah, bye, Mom.
It's back.
Nope, Mom's back.
Directional die.
Mm.
Yay. I need a D20 plus 3, Griff.
What?
What?
One. On that one.
Four?
That makes so much sense. So there's that sudden feeling of the telepathic overwhelming. The sheep attempts to hoof kick Nyla, but because that one leg is just a little bit longer than the rest, whiffs it so badly, sheep goes face planted into the ground, and then there's just this scramble where all four hooves are trying to scramble back to the feet, but this is an obsidian floor, so it's kind of like you've all had that like dog or cat that gets scared and is trying to run and it's just not going anywhere.
No paw.
Yeah.
Nyla,
No paw.
did Nyla manage to get a rope on? Or no.
I haven't done anything yet.
Is this a normal size? How big is this sheep?
Normal.
So I'm gonna go ahead,
big
pull out
is
my
a normal
rope
sheep?
from my bag
Here's no
of
sheep, hold
holding,
on.
and I'm going to wrap it around the neck of the sheep.
It's
to try to
it's
hold
considered
onto
a
it.
it's considered a normal or medium beast, and Nyla is small.
Oh,
Or Timbers is small.
Yeah, but polymorph
see the
makes
struggle?
medium.
A nat 20 with animal handling.
I mean, it makes sense. It is your
Nyla, you have successfully roped, and you have now climbed on top of this pink sheep that is big enough for you to basically gallop around on.
The mount.
So
Nyla's
as
just sitting on
as the
thing.
sheep
You're cutting into a steed to
as-
get around the waffle.
as Sabar is trying to run away, you kind of, get an arm under it, start calming it down, get your rope on it, and then just as a full-on animal handling, you kind of go for what you would consider a hug, but you end up just like laying on top of this pink sheep and realizing that, oh, hey, I fit up here.
I'm like, I'm dealing with the Fey magic leaving me, and then also looking over and seeing this, and I'm just gonna look at Alita and be like, I will take that healing. I have a feeling I got concussed or something.
Oh.
Because Nyla is currently riding a pink sheep. It is her cousin.
No, you're actually seeing that.
You just hear in the distance from Nyla, from Nyla, it's just going, "I got me a pink sheep herd! Yeehaw!"
And this is the crew of individuals that will save Faerun. All right, let's go.
Aelita's got that confused puppy look on her face again.
Which one?
The confused puppy, the furrowed brow and the head tilt of confusion as she's staring at the pink sheep.
Aelita, Timbers, Timbers, Aelita. I don't remember. I vaguely heard him saying something about let's see where this goes. And then he was vomiting ink. And then that happened. I don't. Cecile's just gonna sit down at this point. So we're missing one ranger barbarian. Our druid is a sheep. Contracts
And our-
are dissolved.
And our bard is
And our bard is
a sheep
like
tamer.
Right. Contracts are done. Felross is somewhere up. We have to find. I mean, we disrupted everything on this level, right, Tim? So now it is. But I remember the energy being flown, the energy flowing from those individuals on this floor, Tim, were funneling up into the center one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty safe to say maybe our problem is up there. Because we haven't gone up any of the other towers, right? We've only gone up
Yeah,
one.
I feel like we need to go up the other towers and do what we can before heading up the center.
Okay. Okay.
If we just head straight up the center, we may end up running into more issues if we don't take out anything, deal with whatever maybe up those other towers first.
Yeah, okay. So bottom left we did.
We did that one.
Oh, there's a tower right here. I'll go.
1, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah. I'll start strolling slowly
left.
towards 3.
I'm gonna follow you that way because it'd be better. Yeah, we could do a split thing, but then we could run into issues that way. So I say we just deal with what we can systematically here.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go ahead
Hydra is
and
going to
just
follow Cecile to 3.
Yeah.
Should Nyla follow Seal and Hydru?
Stay at the bottom
stay
of
with
this
your
tower. I don't want to try and convince a sheep to climb stairs.
Is there a railing at the bottom of those on those stairs?
We're gonna tie the sheep up like we're leaving a dog outside a gas station while we run in.
It's not a cow that if you bring it up the stairs, it won't come down until it calms down.
Well,
I mean, it can
The
be an
only
easy
thing that would make this situation
tie
funnier
off
is
if we have to
Timbers got
go.
turned into a cow and not a sheep.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
Or if not a railing, or if there's like a rock that I can tie it around.
It'd be easier to tie it around a small post if there was a railing in that. Better.
1 second.
Okay.
I have realized something. And it's
Hold
making
on.
my.
I'm asking the farm spouse if sheep can climb stairs.
Is Jess just the bard of your household? Where if you don't have the information, she rolls and has it herself?
I would say it depends on the kind of sheep, but if we're talking farm sheep, I don't think so.
She's read the
Keep in mind,
message.
this-
She
keep in
is
mind-
essentially the bard of the house, but
Keep in mind, this sheep also has one back leg that's 6 inches longer than the other 3.
Just real quick, out of character, I lost visuals, but I can still roll from my phone.
Okay.
I'm getting that fixed. So.
She grew up raising horses with her grandpa, so she's got and around the Amish. So, but yes, she's essentially the bard. And if I don't have the answers, I just ask my wife 9 times out of 10. Sometimes I look it up myself if I'm curious.
I just kind of realized that Kirk's damage output is a lot higher than I thought it was. because how you calculate a spell attack is proficiency bonus plus your spellcasting modifier. So in Kirk's case is a 14. But
Yeah.
as I have recently double checked and read, elemental affinity. When you cast a spell that deals the damage of the type associated with your draconic ancestry, lightning, you can add a d8 or you can add +8 to one damage roll of that spell.
Ooh. Nice.
Which means all of his lightning spells become more powerful by eight points.
So the jury has returned. Sheep climb rocky areas, but Jess has never tried to get one up the stairs. Two of her friends growing up always used ramps when trying to transport sheep, so...
I recognize the council has made a decision. But given that it's a stupid-ass decision, I've elected to ignore it.
Yeah, no. There's this claptrap moment where the sheep just kind of stares at the stairs. And Nyla, you can almost hear it in the back of your head, but there's not actual words of stairs. No. Okay.
Sorry, I lost internet for a second.
How many people are around Timbers at this moment?
Country.
Yes.
Give yourself an inspiration point.
Is there anything I can tie around the sheep to a post or something?
You're gonna leave Timbers behind?
Stay. I would not.
Well, I'd rather come and help than just, if possible.
Oh.
If Idrun, myself, and Alita can't handle whatever the fuck is up this tower.
I mean, worst case scenario too, if someone's got remove curse, that'll drop the polymorph.
Oh, wait, hang on. I got something even better, I think. Maybe.
We could also, if it's polymorph, remove it the fun way.
Can I dispel magic?
Nope.
No. Alita, do you need any aggression removed? Or do we want to keep him being a sheep?
There's a small conversation about the fastest way to get Timbers out of sheep form would be to hit it really hard.
How hard is really hard?
Badger, are they all close around him?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll?
No, you already rolled one and fumbled, and now a nat 20 animal handling. The sheep is currently calmed down.
I'm just gonna look at Alita and be like, I feel like no, Nyla. Hold on. No, hold on.
Okay.
Johnny dropping
this
facts
would
here
be
in the chat.
Very therapeutic for our cleric. Yeah.
For the cleric to do it? Yes.
Can I ritual cast the full concentrated power of the sun at the
Yes!
sheep?
Because you're out of combat! Yes!
Hang on, I'm gonna cover my eyes.
You're out of combat!
Everybody is going to get a warning from Mylita as she is staring at the sheep. Are you still holding her hand?
No, I am standing behind now.
Smart move, because the cleric's about to get really warm.
Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Where do I need to
Cecile
go?
is going to slap her hand over her eyes.
What's your
I feel like it's about to get very
what's your spell attack roll? Like, what's your number for your spell attack?
1 second, scrolling. +11.
Yeah, just that alone is enough to beat the sheep's AC. So that ritual cast is going to auto crit.
Fucking. You've heard of beating a dead horse?
Have you ever heard of flambeing a sheep? Is that just an auto roll my damage?
Do you tell Nyla to move?
Oh yes. Everybody gets told to either move or
because
cover
the sheep's not cognitive nor smart enough to realize an attack is on its way, and Nyla just subdued the sheep to just sit there.
Nyla, darling, you're gonna want to move. It's gonna get really bright and really warm.
Dive and jump.
Hell, even Kirk just takes a couple steps back, like.
Oh yeah, if we're done properly.
The random sheep noises have been making me smile this whole game so far.
I love how Cecile's all the way back there.
Cecile has a very healthy respect for clerics.
Cecile understands that this cleric might be just a tiny bit mad.
As the spell starts to swell up and then get bigger and bigger in Aileda's hands, you see one pair of wings kind of go in front of Kirk's face, and then after a second, the second pair of wings look in front of, kind of acting as a sun shield.
Go from just a sun the light shield to let's add a little extra for heat shielding.
Yep.
And the sheep is just looking at Aelita as she's doing this, just like, what's going on? Thought.
As she's charging up, Hydroon actually steps back because it's getting a little too warm even for her.
She's like, pure utter.
The warlock's a little bit on the colder side.
Cecile's got a hand shielding most of the cleric, and it's just snickering quietly at the warlock girlfriend just backing up.
Well, if you think about magic types as like heat given off, the radiant damage gives us a lot of heat, and Hydroon's mostly necrotic, so mostly probably a cold blooded in that form and going, okay, hot.
But Hydroon also just pulled after backing out, pulled out the sight and is using it like a visor. This way she can still get somewhat of a view.
Oh no, that's why I'm just holding a hand up rather than covering my eyes.
Like I can't see the cleric, but I can still see everything that's going on.
And probably with the maniacal ear-to-ear grin.
Yes.
Almost Goku Kamehameha waved on that. Just full concentrated power of the soul.
I'm just imagining goat noises transforming into timbers going like,
This is what you get for turning me into a fucking T-Rex.
And because you don't use spells. Okay, now the next question I have to ask. Because I've declared that outside of combat you don't use spell slots. What level are you casting this?
I only have it at one level, and that's level 6.
Oh boy. So yes,
level.
Damage us.
Damage us.
Oh, I was.
Oh.
Go back to picking my luck.
So because that's a crit, that's an automatic 6 times 8.
Oh, so 48.
48.
So 48 plus 31.
79.
79.
Radiant damage?
The sheep has an armor class of 10 and 4 hit points, which means 75 damage goes back onto the druid.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oops.
So it goes from Meh.
So you see, it could have been just as bad with Cecile, because Cecile adds +20 when she's swinging with her axe. If a sheep has a 10 AC, that is an auto crit and potentially a triple crit, depending on the situation.
All I'm imagining is hearing, fuck.
Yeah.
So we are going to apply that 75 points of damage. The blast of the sun, it was so potent that it knocked Timber, the sheep / timbers rolling across the room a bit until there is this line of red orange on the obsidian, because obsidian's really good at conducting heat. So that sunburst has left this crater into the ground, all the way where past Timbers. There's now probably a hole in this wall down here. And Timbers is just lying on his back in this little couple of foot crater that you have just created. And probably the first words out of his mouth is, "Ow!"
Yep.
I mean, to add a little bit more of a dramatic flair, Aelita probably kneeled when she did this.
As I said, there's probably a good foot hole.
All I can think of is Avengers Loki.
Yep, singed.
Back to spewing out goo.
Oh no,
No.
that's over. I think
That was an attack ability.
Oh.
There is. Hold on, I gotta remind myself what the permanents were.
Cecile is just shaking her head, not with that done fucked up, but with that everyone's scared of the fucking barbarian, and the barbarian tells them, "Why are you scared of me? You should be scared of the fucking clerics. Clerics are fucking scary when they're mad."
So yeah, what was?
You see them coming most of the time.
So the only permanent changes that Tibber still has, that wasn't a permanent change. Permanent change is the extra digit in the finger and the split personality.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
And a leg.
Oh, the leg is still currently. That's not permanent though. I think that one's an hour or 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then the hearing the voices still.
And the mental things.
Mental is temporary as well.
Temporary,
Mental
yeah.
and are temporary. The personality.
But yeah, since there hasn't been an official remove curse, the 6 inches in the right leg is there. The telepathic surge is still there. The unusual eyes are there. So almost has looks like that his eyes contains a bundle of multiple eyes kind of deal. It's kind of weird. Phantom voices. The color change pink and the heightened intuition. So yeah, there is just.
Is he still pink?
Because that's part of the chaos curse. Chaos curse points. So until the 24 hours is up, or until a remove curse has been applied, but even with remove curse, the extra digit in the split personality stays.
Yeah.
After some time, Timbers slowly, painfully sits up, going, "Oh God, what the fuck?
What did you learn?
Oh, what the fuck did I do?
What didn't you do?"
That's that's the question.
I'm just gonna look at Hydrune, Alita. I'm gonna look at Alita. I feel like you feel better.
Yes, I feel better.
Good.
Thank you.
Tower time.
Tower time.
Tower
I'm
time.
just gonna follow Cecile at the tower.
Alita is going to flip off the general direction of Timbers as she is following Hydrune and Cecile.
You're just gonna say slowly and quietly, so we can try to see what we're up against before we actually enter.
Oh yeah, it's the axe is on the back. I'm not gonna be holding it right now because trying to
Question.
climb with that thing is
Huh.
a bitch.
Does I'm looking at the. Hang on, I gotta find the spell again. Does greater invisibility allow me to grant access to multiple people to be invisible?
No,
Oh.
it's just a better form of invisibility.
Shit,
Reread
okay.
it. It's, I believe, with invisibility, it's not so much the spell itself, but upcasting it, I believe, allows you to slap it on more than one person. But read it.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to very quietly make my way up
Yeah.
Same.
these stairs.
Doubtfully.
So,
I don't suppose that Timbers can use healing word on himself to patch himself up.
You'd be able to, yeah.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, he does that to get himself
You're
back
fine.
into snuff.
We can go upstairs. I just killed somebody who was thought to be unkillable. We'll be fine. Let's look
Okay,
upstairs, Mr. DM man.
I want to cast one of my second level spells and cast invisibility on myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, because I have to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, so you're canceling it out.
Yeah, if that's possible. So that way, instead of rolling at disadvantage, I could just roll it normally. I think. Wait, no, it would still be disadvantage because of the clunky clunk sound.
Mm-hmm.
You could also just wait at the bottom of the stairs. I'm going up Tower 3, Tim.
You're going up Tower 3?
And I'm doing it quietly.
And I am following behind Cecile as well, and Alita is following up behind me.
So there's 3 of you going up there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And we're doing it. We're going up slowly and quietly.
Yep.
To see what we're going into, instead of just charging in.
Group stealth check.
Yeah.
Stealth. Okay.
You ready to carry me?
I don't want my bag of holding. I
Oh,
want a
you're
stealth check.
Hydrune got a 10.
The reason I hate stealth is because I'm in this really big plate.
Why? You
armor.
wait downstairs. It's fine.
Oh. I'll wait downstairs.
I could re-roll that. I do have inspo here.
So do I.
I'll definitely wait downstairs because I know I'm not really good with stealth.
Well, you do know that you guys have only gone into, I guess, what would be Tower 5.
Yeah.
Which
No,
I realize
it's
that.
not 5. 5's the bottom
Well,
right.
let me. I guess now that we've gotten this, let me remove some fog. So technically, that one is 6, 5, 3, 1, 4.
Mm-hmm.
At least according to the. Oh, you guys don't even have what that one says.
No, that's
Yeah,
the question mark was the
that was
first one we went in.
Yeah, that was the first
Yeah.
one we did. We still
Yes.
have 1, 3, 4, and 5 of the outer towers before going up the center tower of 2.
Yeah.
We're going up number 3 right now because it was the closest to us.
Yeah.
Am I perceptive enough to know that we're not being quiet enough?
There's numbers. So I'm going to quickly rearrange some of these.
Can someone share their screen real quick? If possible.
Yep.
Awesome. Sorry, I'm not getting
Because
dinner
technically,
and trying to.
that's tower 1. At least so that I can keep my version, your version, similar. Okay. 4, 3, 1, 2. Okay, cool. So it's it. You guys are essentially going up tower 1. It's the closest to the main front door, as you guys can kind of see. Yeah, you guys start to ascend the stairs. Trying to be as quiet as possible. And yeah, a bit of the way up, you're kind of getting the insight that you're still kind of being clunky.
I'll kind of like look over my shoulder at Hydroon and just be like, give that look of like, I don't think we're as good as we think. So Cecile's plan is to get to. Is there just the top level of this tower? Are there numerous spots?
There just seems to be.
It just goes up.
Yep.
I'm going to continue at a normal pace.
Considering I didn't go up the first tower with you guys, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't go up either.
What we're doing.
That's
The stairs all the way up until there was a room.
Top room.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going up, Tim. I will look back at Alita. It should be like kind of mouth like door or no door at the top.
No door.
Okay, then yeah, Cecile is keeping the same pace, but is looking for that light change of, you know, turning, doing this turn will.
The brighter light from more lights, from more sources coming out of a room.
Yeah, because at that moment, that's when Cecile
when possible
will
shadows
pick up
moving.
the pace super fast. Because I want whoever, because we're not being quiet enough.
Yeah, you guys are going up this really tight, kind of like 5 foot wide corridor, trying to ascend a large spiral staircase.
Ooh. I'm gonna look at Hydroon. I'm gonna look at Hydroon, just be like, I'll point at myself, and then I'm gonna point down. Cecile's plan is when we get into that, I'm gonna pick up the pace, but then I'm gonna go prone so that Hydroon can shoot over me. Maybe.
You hear a thud. The tower that you're ascending shakes. And you would start hearing this.
Oh, coming down the stairs towards me?
Yep.
Oh boy.
I am going to kind of. Does it sound like footsteps, or does it sound like something falling? Something falling?
Yes.
Okay. I already said that my axe wasn't out because Nero stairs and trying to wield an axe just is not a good day. So now I'm going to adjust to being ready to catch something potentially. Because I don't know if it's a boulder or what.
Or another creature that just fell and is rolling down.
Would a 22 hit you?
Can I rage? I said rage before you asked me that. That's fine. 22 does hit.
While you're kind of going up, noticing just a bit of light in the around the corridor. All of a sudden, there is a boulder in your face.
Yep.
I
guess.
It.
I don't know.
Give me athletics.
Sure. You said so I will assume I'm not raging right now.
Just for how quickly this is being coming at you. All right. You managed to get both arms up and stop this boulder dead in your tracks, but you kind of feel this sharp pain go down your arms as you end up taking 33 points of damage from the stopping it. Like, this thing was chucked. This thing was coming fast.
So yeah, there's a stop. It doesn't hit you two, which I am.
Yep. There is this like instant stop, maybe like a slide back a little bit. Maybe your foot drops down another stair quickly. But yeah, you managed to catch it before it connects with you or your teammates.
I would like to rage to me.
You can rage.
I would like to adjust one hand to be under, to pick it up and take it with me and chuck it back into the room that it just came out of.
Okay. I need 1, 2, 3.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. Take it back.
Thank you so much for sharing this. I have a boulder at home though, so if you could just return this.
Yeah.
Great.
Cecile rages. And just like kind of gives this oof lift, and then there's this like running up the rest of this tower. You only get about maybe another spiral or so. Yep, you get about another spiral or so, and then you come up to the door, in which you just kind of chuck this thing. As you're almost reaching the top, you can kind of hear this like light praise of "Yay, you squished him! Yay!" From a particular familiar kind of devil. But you don't hear it like through your ears, you kind of hear it through your head. Somebody knew you were coming. Because somebody may or may not be telepathic.
Yeah, no, I would like to check ball back into room. There's that grunt of like, ow, I didn't love that. Followed by, okay. We shouldn't do that.
You guys find yourself in this tower, and there seems to be a mage kind of like pressed up against the wall, a spined devil, which Hydrune knows pretty dang well. Looks like that guy.
Right.
And another hill giant that's reaching behind him for another boulder, which based on his size is kind of just like a basketball to him.
I will say with the angle that we're coming in at, the ball gets shoved like this direction because it's that momentum of what direction can I chuck it with the most force.
Yeah.
So I'm chucking it towards the mage and the spine devil.
Cool. Athletics? You're chucking a boulder?
And now I'm raging. So 8 advantage. 23.
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to hit the mage at least. And so yeah, you chuck it. You get its full rock damage off. Of rock. 40 points. Hurled back at the two of them. In doing so, though, when you kind of chuck it, as it kind of pings off of the wall or well, it like cracks and splits.
Oh.
Is Cecile roll
One-
710?
Hmm?
Did Cecile roll a 710 split?
Yeah, it's gonna hit the mage and the spine devil.
And the spine devil. Perfect.
Yep.
Great.
So
We'll take that
owie
for them.
and cool.
Huh.
So as the boulder hits the mage
yeah,
and
I am.
careens
Raging, yeah.
off of this wall, it kind of the boulder kind of like breaks and splits following its momentum trajectory, and there's this up against the wall on the far side of the room, and you don't really see
Oh, okay.
anything, because part of the boulder has now like pinned itself against the wall, but the giant looks over, hey, like knocks on the rock half. Are you okay? Hey. As the voice in his head just went silent.
Stopped. Yeah. I will free action look at the giant and in giant say our fight is not with you. Paid your friend. Oh, what did I name the guy downstairs?
The hill giant, Gord.
Yeah. Gord. Well, there's Gordon and there was somebody else.
There was a stone giant named Tony.
Oh yeah. More or
The
less
hill-
just look at him and be like, I'll drop the name of the one I personally conversed with.
Tony.
Yeah. Like, hey, so I made an agreement with him downstairs, that I'd just come and pay his village more than what they got paid to be here. So if you want to just dip.
What's the agreement?
I gave
Is-
him money. He left. Alive.
Tony go home?
Mm-hmm.
Tony bigger than me.
Mhm.
Tony's stronger than me. That's why Tony put him here.
You trying to insight me? Oh, I also have, I have Gord's club as well.
Mm-hmm.
So Gord also went home, but he gave me this, and like I'll pull the club out of my bag as gifts.
Give me a persuasion with advantage. Yeah, I know. You're front and center.
I'm the only one out of the three of us who speaks giant. You're in. You said with
Yeah,
advantage.
I don't understand what's going on. I just hear a language I don't know.
It's very slow and very old and
14. There's a lot of grunting with it. It's not abrasive, but just
Hi. You have Gore's Club.
Mm-hmm.
Gord go home?
Gord went to Shiny City. Do you want to go to Shiny
Shiny?
City?
Shiny. And like he takes a step forward and pauses and looks over at the mage.
I've got him. It's fine.
He stings with fire.
I sting with it, and I'll just hold up my hands. I sting too. I'll deal with him.
He kind of just
Is the mage doing anything right now? Or is it in that trance of must keep doing this thing?
The mage has gone from being on his ass to standing back up, brushing off, hearing you guys conversing, and is all like, what the fuck is going on around here?
I get 2 attacks, right? I'd like to shoot out with my Mimic Whip hand at the mage.
Ooh.
And grab and yank him into my hands just to make it clear to the hill giant that mage, not a problem.
Remembering the...
Listen, Cecile worked with a lot of giants becoming a Rune Knight. I don't want to fight giants. Will I? Yes. But as friends, they're just large.
So, yeah, D20 plus Dex mod to hit.
Oh, god damn it. Really? Well, wait, I'm proficient though, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. So it's D20 plus Dex of plus 2. Plus 6. Don't I have... I'll just roll a D20. It's D20 plus 8. Come on. Only a 10.
Alright. Oh, how do I zoom in on phone?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to like zoom in on at least for my phone.
I think you
Oh, there we go.
can if you're watching my stream.
Got it.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to help or no? Not yet.
I don't know.
No, a Mimic Whip just doesn't connect.
I'll kind of shrug and still just look at this new giant friend. Ask, what's your name?
Lago.
Lago.
How do you spell that? L-A-G-O?
Lahgo.
Oh, L-A-H-G-O.
Not that the hill giant knows how to spell it.
Not at all.
Must be like, go down the stairs, talk to Birdman, tell him you want to join Gord in the Bright City. Can't
He's
say
like,
he's blue.
He's kind of looking between you and the mage, back at you. Like he doesn't want to move just
Then
yet.
I will charge the mage.
I was going to say, well, really quickly.
Oh
I was
yeah,
gonna
no,
say,
Phytrune's
well,
right
this,
behind me.
while this was happening, while you were talking, and I saw the mimic whip miss. Wow, there's a mouthful.
Mhm.
I was going to slowly just slip around Cecile, walk towards the mage because I did hear him say, "What is going on?" Just finger up to my mouth in the shush motion as I walk up to him. Literally, just get right up in his face. Just
I forgot to grab a drink because I didn't do that
Sleep.
properly right away. Can I go to the front counter and get something?
I'm going to use, and instead of my scythe, the rapier's coming out.
I know it's still in the middle of December, and it's still cold.
As I just,
How much is your large?
Where am I mute?
I'm gonna say it's called a chili freeze, or is it a?
Okay.
well, like, because I'm right up in his face, and I didn't have a weapon in my hands when I came up to him, as I'm just pushing him. I got right up in his face, and
You materialized it, didn't you?
No, because my rapier is not my packed weapon.
Oh.
But I do have it, instead of it sitting at like a normal position, it is sitting on the small of my back, sort of like Wesley when he's climbing up the cliffs of insanity.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm having him focus on my eyes, on my face as I'm going shush because I'm right up in his face, and I'm just going to draw the rapier and go to thrust into him with the rapier.
I'll give you an attack with advantage because you have him focused away from.
I have him focused on my face, not anything else. So that's a 21.
Hadron really kind of like embracing the assassin tactics of, hey, no, look at pretty face, stab. All right, you're dead now, bye. So yeah, that is gonna hit.
Okay. Wait a minute. So it's a 1d8 plus 5 plus 1d6 frost, cold, and 1d6 necrotic.
Yep.
All at once.
Yep.
Adding insult to injury.
Let's roll the piercing damage. That's 6 piercing.
But say, unless you feel like you want to re-roll any of that damage, no?
3 cold. And 6 necrotic. 12. Now hold on to that inspo just in case. So there's 12, 15 points of damage, and let me double check the descriptions in this just to make sure. Let's see. Oh, also, any flames in the area in this room just got extinguished within 30 feet of me.
The room goes dark.
Well, gee, I'm sure glad we all have dark vision.
I mean,
also, blade sense
maybe not
bright light in
completely.
a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So now the only light source within 20 feet
is your
my
rapier.
blade,
Yeah.
which is currently sticking through his stomach.
Mm-hmm. Which is perfectly good enough for somebody without dark vision to see.
But it's going into his stomach at an upwards angle.
Hmm?
Do hill giants have dark vision?
Just
no.
I know I do.
So, what's going on with this mage wizard?
Gurgling up blood, but it's still standing.
Shift to the side, and like I'll do the look back at Eilita and be like, "Did you want to participate, or are you taking a break?"
Yeah, this is all kind of like the surprise round.
This is all surprise round. Alita's good? Okay. Lead is good.
Oh, okay. I'll let you finish him off. I already smacked him with a boulder. I do not intend to hurt the hill giant. I'll say in giant, just be like, my friend here has that mage taken care of.
So hold up. What is this? That one a touch? No, that's not a touch. Damn.
Hi, Drew. What's your AC?
19.
One, two, three. Okay.
Well, did he try to do something?
Yep.
Let me guess. He failed miserably.
No.
Oh, did he succeed?
While like half whispering, half gurgling, spittling blood from the rapier that's skewering him, the mage like tries to like grab a hold of your arm or something like that, and in doing so activates its what would be considered the last retort,
Last resort.
and
Okay.
fires off 3 arcane bursts, hoping that it would catch you in this point blank.
Did he try to magic missile me at point blank?
No, it's arcane burst. It's the 5-foot or 10-foot AOE.
Okay, how many of them hit me?
Doesn't quite describe how arcane burst is, but yeah, it's force damage. 2 of them hit for a total of as my brain can't math properly. 30 flat points of force damage
30?
that it itself also takes. So in this
30, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So it just as it like gets off this mumbled spell, because it was very low in health, to try to do as much damage, but yeah, to try to do as much damage to you as possible. Kind of that whole, and a couple of the mages that you guys have fought in the lower floor have done this before as well.
I'll take you. I'm going to take you with me.
Yep. So basically does this energy burst.
I just kind of just ow.
But after the 3 burst and yeah, after the 3 bursts and you're still standing there, you could just see as like the mage is like shocked that you're still alive as the eyes just roll back and whole body goes limp.
After he falls to the ground, I just kind of, after I pull the blade out of him, just let him drop. I reach down and just use his robes to clean my blade off before putting it away.
Clean yourself up. You did.
I will just look at my little friend here. Just be like gesture your hand towards now dead mage. Just be like, mage gone. No more ouch.
It's like Cecile was having a conversation. Mimic missed. I hear what the hell is going on here. I'm just, I got this.
Yeah.
He starts walking towards.
Cecile on the back as I walk past.
Starts walking towards.
Starts walking towards where you guys came in.
Okay.
I'll just look at it. Just be like, friend, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to go hang out with Gord?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's go send you to Gord. And she kind of like nod at Alita of like, he's not at the other 2 in the room. Just be like, he's chill. He wants to join Gord at Raven's Watch.
Okay, I'm gonna shout down the stairs. Friendly coming down.
Oh, no. Nyla's gonna respond with, "You got it."
Yep. So the three of them make their way back to the ground floor.
Mhm.
But they have a friend in tow that exits the staircase with them, and guessing Cecile's pointing at Kirk like, see, Birdman.
Birdman.
To which Kirk's like, sees you like, what? And then sees the giant. Ah, okay. Starts doing a circle thing.
He's very polite. He even gave me a weapon and everything. Made the top floor go so much easier.
But yeah, as you guys are
To the boulder.
grouping grouping back
I
up.
would have moved half the boulder just to confirm the spine devil.
Oh yeah, he is just a puddle of goo. His yuck kind of almost acted as glue for the half a boulder to stay up against the wall like it was. But as you're just checking your dead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he did. He's been grounded.
And Hydra and just be like, don't look behind that. He's been dealt with.
So yeah, a couple minutes goes by as Kirk ritual casts and sends him to the same place he has sent Ord.
Let's give him a little giant salute.
Kirk kind of looks at you guys. Are you going to make a friend on every spire?
I mean, if they're giants, probably. They're just paid to be here. They don't want to be here.
I just look as Cecile clockwise around the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next tower.
Second verse, same as the first, heading up tower 3.
So the three of you go to tower 3. Well, they're heading to tower 3. What's everybody on the ground floor doing? Besides the druid licking wounds and whatnot.
I would like
that, Timbers. You don't know where it's been.
Try something.
He's saying that Timbers is healing himself. Surprisingly, he's not licking himself.
Listen, you say licking and the druid, and I wouldn't be surprised. What'd you
But
do?
also, he's keeping a certain distance away from everybody.
I was playing D&D out in public.
So you guys are going to number 3. What are the ones that we're trying to avoid right now?
We have not gone to 4 or 6. We have already cleared number 5.
Which is the exclamation point.
We haven't been. Yeah, no, I was gonna say number 2 is last.
Number 2 is absolute last.
Yeah.
Can I cast a spell at I want to say 3rd level? Illusion it? Or not illusion it?
What are you wanting to do?
I would stay invisible and stay there, but my fake self would try to sneak up to 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
If that makes sense. Kind of like a a scouting thing. If brain is not braining right now.
So you make a You turn yourself invisible and make a copy.
Yes.
Oh, you're doing mislead.
Yeah, I'm doing mislead.
Gotcha. Sorry, brain.
So I'm looking at Al's screen right now.
Which tower are you doing? 4?
4.
Yeah, 4.
That's all the way down. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would it be possible to go to 4 myself, but like stay on the corner? At the bottom, like.
You want to stay at the bottom of the staircase?
You want to keep your actual body at the bottom of the staircase and send your illusory duplicate up.
Yeah, that way it'll still be in range. Kind of deal.
What's the max that you can go with that?
Hang on, I gotta.
Here, let me just pull up the spells.
It is up to there's a 1 action stealth up to an hour. I don't see how far it goes.
Oh wait, never mind. These are good.
Wait, doesn't this come with lettuce?
No. Then you're good. Okay, you're good.
What level is mislead?
5th level.
I'm not even seeing it in your spells.
Oh, I think that was one of the ones that was freaking out at me. Let me see.
Oh, due to like updates or something.
Yeah, like it was not in. No, this version.
Here.
Oh, that was an interesting.
I sent a screenshot through my phone. Yes, I have it.
No, you're good.
Looking at the spell, it doesn't have a range.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
It just says as an magic action, you can move it double up to twice your speed.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's a range that you have to have.
No, it's concentration.
What was that, Badger?
Yeah,
just
because it's
concentration.
concentration.
You don't have to keep your actual body right there. You could do mislead with leaving your actual body by everybody else.
Oh, okay.
And then send your illusory up the other tower.
Now just remember, you can use a bonus action to switch what senses you're using. So if you're using your double, then you can't hear or see anything that's happening where your real body is.
Isn't the real body invisible too?
The real body would be invisible. It just depends on if she uses it back where Kirk and CC are there to protect, or if she's going to the bottom of the staircase and then using it.
Okay, so that means I'll have them stay by Kirk and CC, and I'll let them know I'm doing a thing, or I'm using mislead. I'm gonna scout. My body is gonna stay right here. I'll be gone, quote unquote, gone, but I'll be next to you.
CC's seen you use it before.
Nyla will just zip, gone.
You kind of just shimmer out, but we can tell you're still there. And then a copy starts wandering off. And as your clone wanders off, Kirk's looking over at Cece. Well, if you have anything negative that you want to tell Nyla, now would be the time because Nyla can't hear you.
Absolutely. And starts saying stuff that he doesn't mean, but he's just trying to be funny.
Nyla, you're stinky, and you smell of feet, or whatever. But of course, since you're using your clone's sensories at the moment, you can't hear that.
Now, would
Cool.
I still have to, when I do stealth, would I still have to roll for disadvantage because of the armor?
I mean, yeah, you have well.
You're an illusion.
Oh yeah, illusions.
All your stuff is visual.
Oh, okay, so I get just my normal rolls.
You don't really make sound.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stealthily walk up 4. And I'm gonna see what I can find. So I'll roll a stealth check, I guess.
Sure.
Actions. No, not actions. What am I doing? Skills.
There you go.
Oh, that's not good. At least it's not a nat 1. No, I got a 9. 4 plus 6. No. Yes.
Meanwhile, the other three, you guys going up in the same formation, same song and dance?
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and just be raging Tim this time, because
You don't want to get caught up again.
not by another boulder. I mean,
Does the
I'm still
raging
gonna
bar?
take damage.
Does the raging barbar still try to stealth?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. So the wild thing about Cecile in this current mindset and state is she's raging. It's hard to tell she's raging because she technically can rage for infinity now.
Well, is it that
So it's
calm
literally-
rage?
Yes. Yeah. This is calm rage. This is
Oh, that's
Well, this-
terrifying.
Yeah, this isn't like the grog rage. This is not like the Karlak rage where there's a physical like and then having to stay angry and huffing and puffing. This is just like you might notice like
deep
a
breath and a slight growl, and then she seems to like it's like all of her muscles have pump.
yeah.
She's still just carrying on like normal.
I'm picturing a Master Roshi moment where Master Roshi, right before he goes into fighting mode, he bulks up before doing his stuff. But maybe not as extreme. But it's just kind of like the barbarian is just like, hold on, guys. Like, oh shit.
That breath
Almo-
from the gym pump.
Mm-hmm. And then March. So you three are trying to go up stealthy?
Still being stealthy again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stealth checks! Yay!
How about a natural 20?
Ooh.
How about a nat 1?
Ooh. Aelita, you're the balance.
So do we succeed as a group or?
Well,
light plate.
if we balance it out,
Medium armor.
you succeed to get a 21. The seal fails to get a 3. And Aelita gets a 6. You are 2/3 unstealthy. So try as you might. The person in front of you and the person behind you are going click-clacky, and you're just sitting there like, oh, I am almost in.
We're tall.
Yeah.
What do you expect from us?
Oh.
It's hard to be tall and stealthy.
Quiver
It's weird.
shooting My bow. My bow doesn't stay in place. These stairs feel weird under my feet.
It's
And
weird
I'm
how
a
the
child's man.
human
To go up and
is
go
like,
down
how am I
staircase
out
with a huge
stealthing
axe.
2 elves?
I'm not made to be stealthy. I'm made to be a wrecking ball.
But yeah, even if all you hear is the mumbling of I hate these stairs, they hurt my feet, my bow keeps catching, fuck this, and the seal's just marching like I'm making noise and I don't care, fuck off.
Bitch is gonna die.
So,
Is there another
Uh,
boulder?
no,
Oh, okay.
no boulder. Let me pull y'all's tokens.
Is there another door?
Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do-do.
You're just making me think of that song from the 90s.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
See, I had Janie's Got a Gun running through my head for some reason.
And you get it again.
Nope. Oh, what is the name of that song? Can't remember, but Tim knows exactly.
Can't
what
look at
song I
my
did have in my
girlfriend.
head.
You see, she's the only one I got. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, so 3 of you nearly
Is
get to
there
the
a door at
top
the
of your
top?
stairs. There's not a door, but there's a doorway.
Okay.
And you can hear,
Sorry.
with your passive, you can hear mumbling, talking, and then there is this sudden hush. You get the impression that there might be another thing that can detect your presence
Hmm. Am I hearing?
and are
d-
attempting
before
to get
that,
the
did I
jumper.
Did I hear any large voices before the hush?
No.
I didn't hear giant-esque voice.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Nyla walks up the stairs, trying to be stealthy, and then just kind of realizes where she's at. Have practically just walked into the middle of the room
Uh-oh.
because you're looking around. In your mind, you're going, I am stealthy, I am invisible, I am great. But wait, the copy isn't invisible. Just an illusion.
No.
That's fine.
And as you realize this, you kind of sense a lot of eyes staring at you. There's a mage concentrating in the corner. There's a bearded devil with its pike kind of just giving you that like quirked head look, like what? And
What are you doing here?
and 2 spine devils kind of hovering in the air, mumbling things like, what the hell? Who is this?
Okay, I want to persuade. I got an idea. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So Nyla's just gonna walk in and kind of chuckles and goes, "Greetings. I'm the tower inspector from the distant lands of Baldarius. Yeah, we got to make sure to keep this update. You know, the evil lair and everything. You know how it goes. So
The
I
only
got to
thing
make
that would
sure.
make this better is if you brought the sheep with you.
I just need to make sure everything's okay. You know, we gotta get that evilness out. You know, you can't just have not a evil lair without spooky spiders or something like a couple
We've lost.
Spiders or possibly a bat or possibly a demon or 2. So yeah, I gotta.
Persuasion and performance, please. As while for Cecile, you can kind of see some of the people in that room. How do you want to handle that?
Wait. Are we in the same room as now? Or
Nope.
Oh, different room.
Separate rooms, but this is all happening at the same time.
27.
27 on performance.
Oh, this is the mage.
And 21 on persuasion.
Oh.
Um, Tim, I would like to smack the mage and then leap next to the mage because I am raging. And then I'd like to hit the mage again after it makes its check to make sure it doesn't fall on its face. If it lives through the initial smack. I have a feeling that the cleric might end up upset with me. But we're getting shit done.
Bless you. Bless you.
I go.
What was that? A lady back blessed?
What?
What?
No, I rescind my blessing.
That's fucking great.
I mean, it depends on where the bless is coming from.
I just heard the bless you and I said, oh, what? You cast bless? So you basically storm in, go straight for the mage.
For the mage, yeah.
Cool.
And I am
Roll.
raging. I would like to swing and hit him, and if I succeed, are these still 10-foot squares?
Yes.
Cool. So he's gonna go here, and then I'm gonna leap here after I connect. I assume I'm gonna connect. Do I -5 or I not? No, I'm not gonna -5. I am gonna take the stance though, because. So that's at 38.
Okay. On the mage. That crits.
Lovely. Glad to hear it. Okay. So I get my extra D12s with that, so that is.
If you can beat 81.
81. Fuck. So 12 plus 22 is 34 plus 6. We are currently at 40. And then 3 more D12. I don't think I'll beat 80, but I can't. 58 with the first swing.
Damn.
That's only swing number 1.
Yep.
So he's gonna go to this square because I'm raging. So he's getting smacked.
Oh, he's going to.
Oh no, that's further. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he gonna take a little flight lesson that way.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my lovely little leap ability to that square.
Which would effectively hit all 3 with your summer.
Please roll the thing. Can't remember if it's a check or a save. Strength save, DC 22, to not fall on ass.
Okay, well, mage fails. Beardy fails just barely. And despite the fact that Spine Devil can fly, you also not get prone.
Nice.
So all 3 fail.
Nice. I would like to swing my second swing at the mage. Again. Yeah.
Yep.
It's now prone, so I get advantage.
Yep. That's gonna crit. Who are you giving your inspo to?
Hydra can have it.
I didn't already got inspo.
Kylie do?
It's already
Have
got
more than
inspo
one.
too.
Fuck. Have more than one?
Mm-hmm.
Can I inspire myself? Okay. Yeah. So Alita has 2 now. So that is so flat roll. So 12 plus. Oh, come on. So that is 32 plus 1 more fire damage for 33. And then
Describe
56.
yo kill.
It really was just running. The smack kind of went through him while pushing him, and then it was leap, and then bringing the axe down and just severing his prone form in half at the waist. Just
It's so clean that you don't even realize that the body's been severed.
but because I dropped something to 0 to me, I get a free bonus action swing because my leap is a reaction, not a bonus action.
Mhm.
So I would like to Spiny Boy, yeah.
Yep.
Who is also prone.
Mm-hmm.
So advantage.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and take the -5 to this, because why not do 10 more damage? So 33.
Yeah, it crits.
Great. So 10 plus 12, so 22 base. Fuck it. Keep rolling ass. 42. Oh, plus the 6. So you're at 48 right now. Plus
It
another.
sounds like your dice need to go into dice jail.
They really do. What did I say? 48. So 49 and now the D12s. They really do. Fuck. So 60. Oh. And for flavor, that's the back end of the axe. Because I just swung into the thing on the ground, so it's one of those pull it out of the entity in the ground and just let that momentum carry
Bludgeoning.
into him.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's this like crushing of bone on that swing. Just
He gets pushed 10 feet too, so it is
crunch.
death and smack into that obsidian wall behind him.
mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna slowly turn and look at the 2 remaining individuals in the room.
Meanwhile, Nyla finds herself fairly surrounded as all these other creatures get nice and closer. Yo, I've never heard of no tower inspector. How do we know you're not fooling us? Well, since you're moving and
So
yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Oh, let me.
I gotta zoom in my part. So yeah, no. How much does the persuasion and the performance get me?
Them not attacking you,
Okay.
but they're now all up in your grill, surrounding you. questioning, how do we know you're there that you're not fooling? You know, we've never heard of no tower inspector.
Well, the big, the big old boss man himself hired us all the way from far, far away to, inspect the tower. You know how it goes. I mean, you don't want to disappoint a goddess dragon such as Tiamat to, be disappointed with how bad of a tower it is. I mean, think about how bad of a look that would be on you guys. I mean, for all they know, you're if the tower is bad, the dragoness queen herself could instead not only throw down destroy the lives of many, but also destroy you. I'm pretty sure you guys want to live just to see the world burn, And I mean, I could also throw in some gold your way, to make sure that the goddess of the dragon herself has some offerings, and whatnot. So,
I'm gonna
yeah.
need it. I'm gonna need another batch of performance and persuasion.
No.
You are bullshitting through your teeth right now.
27.
And then for extra flavor, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
27 on both.
You said Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Okay.
Good thing you read that book.
16?
I think you read that book.
You
I think I need to have an advantage.
are giving the performance of your lifetime, but yet you are not giving away, like, you're not sweating, you're nervous, but you're not giving yourself away as a potential fake. You're holding composure. Your real body, however, might be starting to perspire a little bit as you're fully concentrating on your illusion not potentially getting found out. But yeah, striking the bit of fear of Tiamat into them, they agree to let you look about their room and their tower, and you kind of just gotta make it quick. We've got work to do. So they kind of back off.
It's totally understandable.
They kind of back off a little bit. So I'll let you just think about what you want to do. In the meantime, Idrun, you've seen, Aelita, you've seen Cecile just rush in and mow down
Do I
the...
only see the one guy that's prone right now, or do I see the other guy in the corner?
You see there, you can tell that there's one in the corner. You can tell by the shadow and reflection and whatnot.
I am going to come walking up and swing at the guy right around the corner from me with my scythe.
So yeah, so you just kind of step in, and this other spine devil's just ready to jump on you, and you just kind of like, wah.
So let me roll first swing with a 23.
That'll hit.
And let's roll the damage. It's definitely two-handing this.
It's fun like a top.
With a 17.
Ooh, okay.
And second swing. As I come, as I'm actually coming out further around, so I can actually get a another proper swing at him. With a 22.
That hits.
And with a 22 for damage, totaling at 39 damage from 2 swings.
Yeah, it doesn't know you realize that it's there, and you just kind of come in and with just a couple wah wah, just slice off a wing, slice off its head, just almost like
She just wants to get this done,
like
save the world.
butter.
She's done with this world-ending threat.
The three of you are carrying yourselves like we don't have time to fuck around.
That'll be my turn.
All right, Aleda,
Yes.
do you do anything as you
Gentleman
follow?
sitting on the floor.
That's right.
As you were essentially following your two favorite butts up the stairs and into the room.
uh, no, they've got it. I'm only here to make sure nobody dies. Well, nobody else.
Nobody who's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel eyes on the back of Cecil's head of like.
So knowing how initiative works, I think both of you would roll higher than the Beardy anyway.
Okay.
Let me see. What would you roll? Yeah, a 4 for the combat tracker. I think both of your pluses beat that.
Right, but still. It's just, I have advantage on initiative, so probably.
Okay. Huh?
I have a +1, but I have advantage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
We win.
Yeah. So
cool.
how do you guys want to? You guys can pretty much go at the same time.
We double team, both weapons going down at once.
Even better. You'll get a free swing before your actual swings because of that other side effect. So there's a shift here. I would like to, similar to what happened in the other cave, golf ball swing this guy. So land him here. So I've got advantage.
Yeah, roll your attack.
-5. Why not?
Okay.
Question is it going to kill it before I can swing?
Bearded Devil is now chipped right into the air. Hydrun within striking range.
It's part of my stuff. You get a free reaction.
I am going to
swing at this.
I am going to be swinging my scythe down like a golf club. But it's going well, not quite like a golf, not flat of the blade golf club, but no. Underhand swing. So the blade will be scooping under him.
Ooh.
Yeah. I gotcha.
Two-handed though.
Is my 34 a crit, Tim?
Yeah. Instead of up, it's
no.
underhand, just like swinging a golf club.
Just shy. You would need a 36.
So I took the -5, and that's what fucked it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fine. It's 10 more damage.
Yeah, a lot of these enemies, when you take the -5, is like, nope, you can't crit. But second, you don't take the -5.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
So rolling to hit.
Yeah. You get a free reaction swing because she basically just chip shotted the enemy right at you.
18.
Still following the rules of prone, you would get advantage on that attack.
Yeah.
Roll again just to find out. Yeah, the 18 still beats it.
Okay, so 18 still hits.
Okay. And because it's a two-hand swing. A 22.
Ooh.
Oh, I should roll my damage.
And
so
yeah,
10
and then
plus that. So that's 36 plus 2 more fire damage. So 38.
Man. Normally in lower levels,
damage.
bearded devils are pretty notorious. But between the chip set into the air and the swing up from the scythe, yeah, he dies midair, sliced and diced and kind of crushed a bit. Yeah. Yeah.
You and Hydroon are dangerous with their weapons.
And Ilena's just in the back like, yay!
Yeah, pretty much.
Right,
Well, that
next
tower
time.
cleared. So you guys start heading back down in the tower. Nyla.
Next tower.
Yes.
Yeah, so they all kind of took a step or two back from you, telling you to be quick. What do you do?
Nyla's gonna. Sorry. Nyla is gonna go ahead, like look around, go. Yes, I see. That's nice. It's nice over there. Who was the one doing the enchanting and the enchantment thing?
The mage that hasn't said or done anything since you walked in?
Okay. Nyla's gonna look over and I want to observe. Kind of not really be oh, obvious, what's that person doing over there? Kind of do side glances anytime Nyla's looking at the walls or looking at the ceiling, taking side glances, making sure that's not the one doing the ritual casting or something.
Curious. I need to make a ruling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you make a ruling. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna go grab my bits. It's
Good job.
Thanks.
Toss this out. See if they have a trash can.
Oh. So, illusioned or not, when your sensories are inside of any kind of a double, whether it's mind control or whatnot, and it can act and perform exactly how you choose, you could use your double as a remote spellcasting focus. The only downside is that it would cause your real body to drop illusion, drop the invisibility.
So that means I could cast any spell I want?
It would end the illusion, it would end the mislead spell.
Okay.
Well, not quite. As long as it's whatever you're casting doesn't have concentration. Your invisibility will drop, but it's currently protected by CC and Kirk. But yeah, you could essentially cast a spell through your illusion, through your double. Because your senses, your perspective, your perceptions are all in this double.
That look terrifies me.
Hold it.
So now the question.
Fireball.
Now they all backed away from you. Do you want them to get closer?
Yes.
Oh, look, Brandon, they found you. They're coming for you, bud.
So you are trying to observe the mage in the corner of the room. You would probably want to get closer to the mage. At the same time, you got two flyers and a beardy that's watching you ever so closely. Do you try to do something to make them come to you?
Yes.
How do you do that?
Nyla's gonna like walk up slowly and go do 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 do. That person right there does not seem safe. You're the hey, you're the guards. You're the guards. Come here. That's not right. What if I try to attack him right now, right? No, that would not be fair. How would that be fair? He has no defenses, right? If I were to, come up to this person and Nyla would like walk up, like close to him and just like not really touch the person, but just like hold her fist right out in front of him. I'd be like, look at that. I can punch him. You want me to punch him? I can punch him, So just show you my point, because this is not fair to him,
Performance, please.
All right. Okay. Oh no, I don't like this. I mean, I like this, but at the same time, I am pleased. Skills, performance.
Oh, I hear another one.
You get inspo, don't you?
Yes, I do.
If you want to attempt to re-roll that.
All right, 1 second. There we go. There we go. 23. That's better. Yes.
That's a physical therapy.
And what level of fireball do you use?
Straight to 8 level. Fireball.
Ooh.
Is this considered inside or outside of combat?
Combat hasn't officially started because he's been persuading him, so this would be a outside of combat spell.
Okay.
So Perma, this will not count towards your spell slots.
Okay.
How do you guys the spell casting?
How do I disguise it? Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
So Nyla's just gonna sit there, holding her fist out and be like, the worst part is, someone could just walk up. Someone could just walk up, punch them, or even worse, or even just worse, do this. And as soon as she puts her fist right in front of everyone.
Spoiler damage.
Oh, and we get a red.
7th or 8th level fireball.
I know.
Level fireball. This is 9. This is 8.
I tried.
Oh, wrong button.
You starting fights?
Wrong button.
51 fire damage.
Okay.
Hopefully this button's packed.
So, what we have here is that Nyla just accidentally, unstealthily walks into a room. These 3 creatures immediately are like, "Who the hell are you?" "No, I'm supposed to be here. I'm the tower inspector. Let me do my thing." Convinces them to cooperate. So they all back off and be like, "Okay, do your look, but make it quick." Nyla marches up to the mage sitting there, floating, not doing much of anything. And then Nyla goes into another lovely performance of, "Hey, you guys are the guards. Something's wrong here. Come here and look at this." And in your attempt to like reach out and almost like playfully, pseudo punch the mage, all 3, the bearded dragon and the spiked devils, pull their blades out. They're all charging. They're all getting up in Nyla's face. All like threatens, like, "If you touch the mage, we will kill you." And he's all in. Nyla's like, no, performancing it out, like, no, you see, like, they're unprotected. Someone can just like, and like reach his hands out, like, "I could almost hit this person. How would you guys feel if they just fireball punch?" Catching all of them off guard. The mage nat 1s on its dex check.
I should have gotten one with concentration if it was concentrating so hard it didn't notice her.
I mean, please tell me that everybody that's still downstairs sees the little jet of flame, or at least a glow from it.
The doorway we're walking towards that at this point, practically. So is there all of a sudden a lot of light coming out at the base of the stairs to that tower?
So, I gotta get you guys over there.
And
Get
Nyla
you up
rolling on
there.
the floor laughing over by Kirk.
CC is still saying meanful, quote unquote, meanful things.
So,
Not knowing.
so CZ Hydroid, Cecile Hydroid, and Alita, they come out of the tower, the 3rd tower. And, as you guys are walking toward, like, Kirk and CC are, like, sitting in such a way to where you expect there to be something standing or sitting in front of them, but you don't see anything. And, I can see Cecile, like, "Where is Nyla?" And Kirk's kind of going to go, "Here," kind of thing. But then what happens that there's sudden.
I've seen that before, so it's like I've seen Nyla do that before. The whole disappear in that, and it's like, wait, if Nyla's there, Nyla's invisible right there.
But then you just said there was a.
There is a sudden explosion.
Hydra's gonna ask,
Shakes.
"Where's Nyla's copy?" And then that. Never mind.
And yeah, all of a sudden this boom, shake. And coming out of because of course, thermal dynamics and how big of a spell this is, a pillar of light and flame come out of the bottom of the staircase.
Nyla drops invisibility,
And
is that right?
suddenly, Nyla becomes invisible and just kind of like snaps to it. Eyes get wide and just like, Did it work?
Still,
Nyla, what'd you do?
Meanful things
Nyla,
still like.
Did you fireball up
directed at
there?
Nyla, not knowing.
Nyla's just gonna sit there going like she's like panting, kind of like checking, make sure she's alive. She's like, "Please fireball! I could have died."
Seeing as you're here, that would have been quite the feat for you to die.
So don't get mad, but I basically kind of used a fireball on myself in a room full of enemies. So my alter self, if no one had noticed, or my invisibility didn't drop at the time, it may have looked like bad. That's all I'll say.
You caused an explosion that was so hard it snapped you out of your mislead. Your illusion fades, you are an uninvisible, and you are sensory back sitting in front of Kirk and Cece.
That's still saying meaningful things. Not realizing.
Good news, bad news. I used my fireball on the enemy. Bad news is I don't know if they're still alive or not. But they were on fire.
I immediately just start moving towards
Hydroon starts double timing it.
towards the tower.
You guys go like sprinting.
Like I'm not even stealthing. I'm just bursting up the stairs.
If the jig is up, I'll let Hydroon go first, because why not?
Their staircase is kind of hot. Some steps are kind of melty. It gets worse as you go up to towards the top.
What Hydroon is going to do is scroll down. Where are you at? Boots of levitation.
Levitate. I don't need no stairs.
So the stairs are hot? Like there's heat coming off the stairs.
Yeah.
Like I'm resistant to fire damage.
Shout up at Hydroon and basically just be like, holler if you need help. I don't think your girlfriend will be happy if I willingly take damage just to go up a flight of stairs.
Gotcha.
Hydroon, you make it to the top of this tower. And it's just the walls are melting, the floor's got this crater. You can see the point of where the fireball was dropped. And you see like charred, disintegrated remains on at least 3 of the walls in that corner. Where like the Spinies and the Bearded Devil and the Mage were just incinerated. 2 of these creatures obviously hit a nat 1, so they took double the damage. And this entire room feels like it's slowly melting. The obsidian is so hot and so charred in this particular area that it just looks like slow moving caramel or glass just slowly melting.
Take myself back down and just start levitating towards hold on, let's zoom out. Holy shit. I'm just gonna come back down and just start heading towards Tower 6.
Sweet.
As I'm just saying, come on. It's done. I look over to Nyla. Good job. You did good.
I'll give it thumbs up.
Does this wait, I forgot. Does this make me exhausted or no?
No. It just forcibly dropped your spell.
CC mid mean word thought said something nice the second. Then Nyla just like reels back.
You get a thumbs up and a good job, kid.
Nyla's just gonna sit there, kind of go, like, still kind of panting, not like out of breath, but more of just her trying to like make sure she's still alive. So kind of like, okay, no, I'm good. I'm alive. Ooh.
Kirk occasionally takes this moment to look back at Tibbers. You good over there?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just
No.
my life flashed before my eyes.
That was well, yeah. Good for you, Tibbers. You doing good over there?
Yeah, Timbers.
Druid.
I was muted.
Druidia.
I think I'm good. I'm still trying to figure things out. Eyes. Why am I this ugly pink?
You need to see the sun again?
I don't even know what I did to deserve that.
Hold on.
I fucked up something.
Hey, CC, come here for a second.
Huh? I will say.
Does Tibbers?
Keep your range.
Does Tibbers look like he's acting strange to you?
A little, in my point of view, but I did see him grow a foot in his leg a lot, and then have like he was dying. So
There's I feel like there'd be more of this chaotic rage, and I'm not getting any of that.
Neither am I, but I totally agree with you. Something's wrong. Should I heal him? If it works.
Sure. I mean, yeah. You try.
Yeah, at this point, I take anything. This is just do it from a distance, please. Because otherwise, I start hearing that.
So you want a bullet?
Kirk's like, hold on. Did he just say please? Who are you? What have you done with our druid?
Then I just out of nowhere. You want a bullet?
I didn't say I wanted to get shot again.
You said don't come close.
More than an hour at that point. I was gonna say, Cece would still be radiant. Unless it's been more than an hour at this point.
No, not quite.
No. That's
they forgot that I had radiant on me.
It's the only way you can
perfect, because that's what happened
heal
last
is
time.
close. I guess they'll suffer.
The short term of like, oh, am I radiant? Then no, I'm not. I guess not.
Yeah.
I shoot embers from a distance.
I am home.
I shoot timbers from a distance.
Okay.
So do my attack and then do the healing.
Yeah. If you're using PP healing bullets.
Yeah, I'm using PP healing bullets.
Just remember, you are holy.
I know. CC doesn't. He forgot.
He forgets very quickly, apparently.
It's not the first time he's forgotten that.
Mid battle, he's gonna forget. 12.
Miss.
Well, I'm out of luck. I stopped. I just put my gun to my side.
Is that seriously the only way you can heal people at range?
Yes.
You're a very rude paladin. Okay.
I have cure wounds with touch, and then I have lay on hands, and that's it.
Your heal spell will require you to reach out and touch faith. Anyway.
All I can do is touch people and heal them. I cannot. If you want me ranged to heal someone, I'll just shoot them.
Man, that sentence was great.
That's a really weird sentence. Yeah.
Are we even sure that just straight heals will work? Because I've been trying to at least heal myself.
Listen, none of your healers are straight. I don't know what you're expecting.
My wounds seem to have kind of healed, but
I'm gonna say this:
happened to my right leg. I don't even think I can walk properly right now.
The bullet I missed was a misfire of an actual bullet. Not
Do you
realizing
not actually have healing bullets prepared?
They're magical bullets now.
He doesn't need to load, technically.
I don't. I just have to think about it.
Unless he rolls a misfire, he doesn't have to reload his gun anymore.
Do you still need screen share, Nyla, or no?
No, I got it back.
So, as the three of you ascend this tower. Tower of
Do we want
Doom.
to go up stealthily or just guns blazing for this?
Hmm. No, fuck it. This tower.
Hi-ho, silver away?
Yeah, I'm going up.
Hi-ho, silver away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still levitating.
Okay.
So, how tight of a spiral staircase are we talking about? Is there enough space in the center of this, I can just go straight up.
There, it is not an open center.
Okay, so it's more of like the center rod going from bottom to top, and the staircase spiraling around it.
Yeah, because essentially this castle was built and carved out of an entire brick of obsidian.
Okay.
So where you would think would be an open, like, silo with stairs on the outside is, like, quite literally carved out. Yeah. So you're not making a sound, regardless of the other two,
Exactly.
but Cecile's just rushing right up. Yeah, you get to the top of the stairs, and there are 3 individuals. You got a mage on the left there, one of your favorite beardies, just chilling, and a horn devil on the right.
And computers. There it is. Okay. But no giants up here, yeah.
No giants. And they don't really notice you. You kind of got the drop on them.
Oh no, these poor idiots.
Because they don't have any telepathic-y ones in this one.
Do I start swinging, or do I just drop so Hadroon can fire from behind me?
I mean, that's up to you.
But compared to some of the ones that you have fought, the one on the right is considered large, and he's nice big wings, nice big lance, big old horns, and a tail. Looks much more like a fearsome Cambion.
Okay, yeah, no, fuck him in particular. I am charging at him. And raging. I'll just
fuck that guy in particular.
Up the stairs.
All right, you go rushing into the horn towards the horn devil.
He's correct. Yes, phone. Yes, I took my meds. Calm down. I'm gonna do the combo I was doing downstairs, Timmy. So I'm not gonna take a -5. I am gonna take the stance and attack recklessly, so everything's still even.
Okay.
Oh, but I wanna. Yeah. Yeah. So not -5. Sure. Not my greatest roll. Only a 27.
Only?
27? Only, yeah. I only rolled a 7.
It's gonna hit.
Cool. So it's 24 plus 1 fire damage. God, fucking damage. Okay. 6 swing. Oh, that was almost a net 20. It's a 34 though.
That'll hit.
Great. So for another 31 points of damage. So 25 plus 31. 56.
And your D6s are fire damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know. That's why those are separate. So four of that 56 is fire.
And you said
one on the other.
And you were doing the -5 or no?
No.
No? Okay.
On the off chance I rolled high enough to maybe crit without taking a -5. But with him, I feel like that might be difficult. And he does get smacked on that second one. He's gonna go up and over me because I get to pick the direction. So I would like to put him there-ish in front of the other guy.
Normally,
Or
yes.
Hmm?
He cannot be moved. No,
He can't be moved.
he can't be forcibly moved.
Ooh, fun. Okay. That is my turn.
Alrighty.
Cause
Hadrun.
crit or kill him. So
Okay. So I'm gonna come into the room. Does the mage have that bubble around him or no?
No,
Like the ones downstairs?
he's got the
No?
light.
Cool. Cool. I'm going to come into the room, up to him, and I am going to use my scythe to attack him. But I'm also with that attack, I'm going to try to hook him to pull him out of the light.
Okay.
While swinging at him with it. So
You run up to the mage.
Yep.
You go for a swing.
21.
Will hit.
And first of the damage. Come on, stop spinning like a top. That one's only 11 damage. Second swing. I am re-rolling that. I'm using the inspo to re-roll that. $30?
That'll crit.
Okay. So let's roll. And that is 19 plus a 2d10, so an extra 20 on that. So 39 damage from the second swing.
Ooh.
And if that kills him, I'm beheading.
Does not.
Okay. Just,
But
I'm just a gash across the chest.
But you do kind of get a push off of him. He's still technically in that square, but he's not under the light anymore.
Got it.
And with that, Aelita.
She stepped away, but she told me what she wanted to do. She's gonna come into the room, drawing Heartseeker, aiming at the mage. So roll to attack. Ooh, those are pretty dice. That is a 27 to hit.
Whoa, that will hit.
And that is max damage on that shot. At 13.
All right. Is that all that she do? Or is that all she can do?
Can she attack more than once with the bow?
No.
No. Okie dokie.
Do we actually roll for roll initiative now?
That was going to be my question because we already over 9. Do we want to do mini combat to try to kill these 3 guys and then
Finish off the tower.
end it? Or because then that will finish off the towers or the outer towers. Or do we want to pause here and start this next time?
What are people feeling? How long do you think it's going to take?
If it's just the 3 of you, just a couple of rounds, probably.
I mean, you already know what I'm going to do each round. So
Not, and at this point, I'm pretty much just going to be using Scythe.
So yeah, if the party doesn't mind going a little late to finish combat, then
no, we can do this.
Then roll for
Knock
initiative.
this out quick.
Sweet. Initiative.
Nat 20 on my initiative.
For you whore, that was a 20.
Ugh. 18.
All right. That makes Hydrune start us off. Got a good couple of.
Yep. Scythe straight at the mage again.
Yeah, we had a good couple of scythe swings, and then a Heartseeker shot to the mage, and then just kind of coming in to clean house. That will hit.
Okay. Will 15. Is he still up or no?
Yes.
Okay, then second swings at him as well.
We found the tower not
With a 23. Swinging for damage.
What was that, Al?
11
we found
damage.
A tower not made of paper mache.
Right. All the outer towers had random 11 damage. Cool.
Yep.
How do you do it?
Behead.
Going straight for a beheading? Alrighty then.
I can guarantee things death at that point.
Yeah, all
I'm
right.
not
Just
risking another issue with that red wizard.
mage is slain. That end your turn.
Yes.
Cecile.
All right, pick the stance because the mage is dead, and me just raging already negates that person. So yeah, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna attack recklessly. We're gonna take the -5, because I would like to do more damage.
Okay.
So advantage because of reckless attack. It also means the devil gets advantage versus me if he's still alive by the end of this. Which he might not be with a nat 20. Hadjun can have that one.
I get my inspo back.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So yeah, that will. Oh, yeah, you got a crit.
Yeah. So I rolled this flat, so it is 8. With the is he just flat out immune to fire, or is he just resistant?
Immune.
Okay, so I won't roll the fire damage then.
Your last couple of fire attacks just didn't even look phased.
Yeah, I won't bother rolling that die then. But this is the axe, so it's and I said -5 as well. So yeah, so we are starting with basic 22 plus 23, so 45 plus
Base of
20.
22, though your weapon uses a D12. So it'd be
Yes,
a
I
base
did
of
a
24.
-5. Yeah. So -5 gives me a +10. So, and then my weapon only uses a singular D12, so a max D12 plus the 10. And then I roll on top of that.
Okay.
So that is a total of 65 damage with the first swing.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Second swing, and because Reckless can apply to all my attacks on my turn.
Okay.
It's still Reckless. It's still -5.
Okay.
So it's advantage on the swing. Do it again. Do it again. Nope. Dueling fucking 5s. So 20.
Still hits.
Love. 10 plus. So that would be another 35 points of damage.
Okay.
And because I crit, I get a free bonus action swing at him.
Yep.
Advantage was Reckless. Cecile is done with this man. Yep, that is a 28.
That still hits.
Great. Go fuck yourself, die. So 29, the final roundabout with that. I don't love the fact that his color hasn't changed for me, and I don't know if it's just because it hasn't updated. Or are you still doing math? Okay, I feel better now.
And your turn?
Yep.
I know for a fact that once we hit next game, either Nyla or Aelita is probably going to heal the barbarian because 105 is pretty low.
I
Beard
keep trying
attack
to heal
on the barbarian.
She keeps walking away from me.
I stopped for
Why do you
5
think
minutes at
I'm
some point.
following her?
Glaive attack on the warlock. So beard attack on the barbarian only rolled a 9, so that's not going to hit. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
I need a Constitution saving throw, if you don't mind.
I sat down for a minute at some
13.
point. I don't remember that.
13? Okay. You'll end up taking 18 slashing damage. And now you are hit basically by grievous wounds.
Okay.
Or I should say infernal wound. At the start of each of your turns, you'll take a chunk of points because now you're bleeding profusely. He got you in a spot where now you're just gushing blood.
Bleeding.
Yes. If someone decides to try to make a wisdom check, or medicine check, I should say, to try to close the wound. But I mean, your cleric's just behind you. Any kind of healing will close that wound. But in the meantime,
Okay, so when it gets around to Aelita's turn.
but because it made its 2 attacks, 1 fail, 1 hit, Aelita.
Medicine check. 20.
Just gonna walk up and slap a bandage on the arm and just be all.
Oh yeah. Slap a bandage, all right. We're gonna slap a bandage with a level 2 cure wounds.
Yeah, so basically your medicine check to kind of go, oh yeah, that's gonna sting in a minute. Never mind. Enemy
It's a
of
smack
cure.
to the back of the head. You know how Aelita heals. You get 15 points back. Questioning how she's getting smacked.
Could be a smack on the back.
No, right in the back of the head.
But guess what? Your wound's closed. It just kind of magically heals. So you're like, ow, that fucking hurts. I'm bleeding. Never mind.
And in all honesty, I only lost 3 points of health from the attack at that after that.
Yep.
You would have lost more.
Oh yeah, at the start of your turn, you would have taken 2d10 just automatically.
Yeah.
I
know.
Yeah. Do anything else, Aelita?
No, that'll be my turn.
Just heel smack the girlfriend.
Step up 2 stairs, smack her in the back of the head, step down a stair.
So this guy gets 3 attacks with advantage because of reckless.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a little nap, y'all.
That's a 25.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 29.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 25. Out of all the enemies I could have thrown at you. Granted, you guys did fight against one of these horned devils earlier, but then nuked it so fucking quickly.
We did.
Uh-huh. It's one of the first things you guys all nuked as a group.
Great. How many ouchies?
You're raging, right?
Yeep.
Well, then that's not going to be as bad as it looks. Still going to be a bit of an ouchie, though. So what would have been 76 damage, slashing or piercing? Piercing. Just down to a mild 38.
Great.
But that will end its turn. And we go back to Hydrun.
Rinse and repeat on the horn devil here.
The Horned Devil or the Bearded Devil? The one that just
Bearded devil is what I meant.
sliced you.
13.
Ties, so it will hit. Yeah, you got these crazy beardies that run around with weaponized beards
So,
and
first swing.
then Cecile's fighting
damage.
that fucker. Okay.
And second swing. Let's see. Does a 23 hit? Yes.
Yeah.
13 match, so yeah. Damn. 3 more and it would have crit. And that one's for 11, so 31 damage. And that'll end my turn.
Boom. Ouchies.
Mm-hmm.
Cecile. Going for the wombo combo bombo? Wombo jumbo combo?
Going, fuck it. I want this man dead. Yeah.
What's up?
Reckless, -5.
Reckless.
31.
That'll hit.
Great. I'll roll the other swing. $32.
That'll hit. And for shits and giggles, 33. Oh.
No. I only swing twice. if I were to crit.
Oh,
then I get a
gotcha.
bonus action.
Then you get the
I
bonus
did not.
action.
So that is 29 points of damage on the first hit.
29.
And 32. So math. 61?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And your turn?
Yeah.
Beardy does what Beardy does. Attacking. One attack on one. Okay, well then how about this one? Okay.
Who's he swinging at?
Went for the reverse. Went for a beard attack on Hyadrun. In an attempt to poison and failed with a 14. Goes in for a glaive on Cecile. For 25.
Oh. Yeah. Give me ouchies. God, I feel this like.
And then I'd need
back of my
a
head.
Constitution saving throw.
What?
Cecile feels like just this heat in the back of her head for some reason.
It's like the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Cecile con save?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going. I assume it's not for charmed or shit.
Nope. Infernal wound.
31.
Yeah. Even though the
damage
glaive hits with a spawn, probably the lowest roll I've had on damage, especially considering that he hit you with a crit. 11 points.
That's already halved.
Yep, 11 points.
Oh, buddy. It was quite a day.
Rolled a 1, a 9, a 1, a 5, a couple of 3s. Yeah, not very good. Hey, Lita,
Yes.
your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna let my screen catch up to itself. Or hasn't been, because everybody's still in the middle of shifting colors.
Oh.
I'm gonna level my bow at the whatever the fuck Cecile is fighting.
Okay. Yeah, hard divot.
Sure. $15?
Will not hit.
Unfortunate.
You got inspo.
Valid point. I'm re-rolling that.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Cleric's a little annoyed.
Bear.
19?
Will hit.
There we go. For 11.
Mhm.
My dice need dice jail.
Alrighty.
And before I end my turn,
Yes.
I do have a lovely bonus action spell.
Okay.
It's called Mass Healing Word, because why the fuck do you keep taking damage?
Oh yeah, Cecile started all of this with just above 100 hit points and is now down to what? Whopping 56 out of 420.
I think I'm doing great. This is the
But
third
all
tower.
3 of us are gonna get healed because I can choose up to 6 creatures with this spell.
Alrighty.
Because why the fuck do you keep taking damage?
Barbarian Cecile has not seen this low of hit points in some
If it wasn't for the rage, Cecile would be dead.
Oh, absolutely. If it wasn't for rage, Sissy would have been dead years ago.
Okay. Everybody takes 11 points of healing back. And it's a very swift command in Elven to stop taking damage. Because fuck that.
Hydroon doesn't understand.
That's okay.
No.
Hydroon probably gets the gist.
My imagination is Hydroon hears a lady say that and has that confused like, huh? Except there's like a snort laugh from Cecile. Like,
I feel like knowing Sylvan would at least have a just ever so slightly. It's like here and there, maybe got something. Or...
Nope.
I was hoping.
The only word so Sylvan is more a derivative of Elvish rather than Elvish being a derivative of Sylvan, if that makes sense.
Sylvan's like the first speech is the nature speech.
So the gist you maybe got was cease pain or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Which worked really well because out of the advantage that the Horn Devil got on attacking Cecile, only managed to hit once for a whopping 11 points after halved.
You son of a bitch.
Which is why I was like, okay, that's not bad. Wait, half shit. You get healed and then it's gone away, right? But
immediately
following orders, the other 2 attacks whiff badly. 2 15s rolled. Misses. So yeah, we get back to Hydroon.
Dice again, straight at the bearded devil.
I will be murdered by the cleric.
Let's see if you can end it.
14, so I know that hits.
Yeah, he's only got a 13. He's got a 13, he's got an 18, you see.
18 points of damage on that swing. Is he still standing?
Oh, how do you take him out? You going for more beheads? Cool. You clean off the head, and its head's like spinning in the air, and for a moment, you think you made some sort of a weird beard disc.
Nope, because I don't even stop looking at it. As soon as I see head come off, I go straight over, move straight over to use a second swing on the Horn Devil.
You know enough to know that your girlfriend is peeved at the very least.
Does 16 hit?
No.
Damn it. Okay. That'll end my turn.
Cecile. End it.
I want to. I feel like the cleric's gonna yell at me if I do reckless again. But Cecile's got a lot of pent-up energy that needs to go somewhere. So reckless. -5, good sir.
Alrighty.
What's it? Her girlfriend.
AC 18.
And she can't fucking fix it. She needs this to go somewhere. 33.
That'll hit.
Good. Might swap again.
Who's getting the 20?
Second. Who
I
needs
still have
inspo?
it.
Okay, Aaliyah, you got inspo again.
Okay.
You were just watching this barbarian just fucking go to town.
And because you crit, you get a third attack, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and roll that third one. Guess why not? Ah, only a 26.
Still hits.
Okay. So it's 30 because of my plus 10s with the minus 5s.
Mm-hmm.
And then one,
Which one are you gonna do? The crits and the regulars and then the crit?
2. Oh, I'm gonna add it separately. 3. So we've got 46, 69 plus 12 is a whopping 81. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's what. Yeah, 22 plus 24 is 46 plus 23. 69.
Plus your 30.
Plus 30. Oh, right.
And because one of them is a crit, the D12 automatically applies.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Too many noises. Doc is getting played with in the background. Something is happening. Sorry. So 69 plus 30 is 99. Right?
Uh-huh.
Plus a 12, which
Huh?
would be 111,
Yes.
I believe. I
Yeah.
have to roll 3 more d12s, so.
Yes. Because of reckless.
Oh no, that's from the crit.
Oh, that's just from the crit.
Plus another 18.
129.
Isn't there
This-
damage
This
playing with it?
He doesn't take the fire, so I haven't been
Okay.
bothering rolling that stuff.
he takes half of everything that you have dealt to him. But that is still 65 damage. Enough to. And how do you kill this motherfucker?
Orange devil, yeah.
Yep.
Where are the horns? On top?
He looks
They
like
stick out?
that.
Neat. The horns are off. Specifically. Before the head comes up.
You just kind of
So it's swing 1,
slice.
swing 2, and then the crit is the head lean off.
3 pieces of this horn devil go teetering all around the part of the corner of the room. It dies. And you guys are out of combat.
Cecile just kind of turns around, looks at the cleric. Like, did it
So
stop sticking to it?
that is not what I meant, and you know it. You little shit. I don't care if you're older than me, you little shit.
In Elvish, you just get see everything's funny.
Badger,
Yes.
once we get back downstairs,
Uh-huh.
Aelita would like to ritually cast the reins of the Von Bloodworth family.
Indoor reigns. Okay.
The indoor reins.
There's a pupper attacking the soda bottle right here.
That's not
And
what I
said,
wanted to
"Excuse
scroll.
me." And she just stopped and
Rains
looked
down in
at
Bloodworth.
Aelita would like to ritually cast the reins of the Von Bloodworth family.
Cecile's just gonna flop on the ground.
Yeah.
Just let the rain happen.
Uh,
Yeah. Everyone's just kind of like curled up for a moment.
I'm not even curled up, just laid out on the ground, like, oh, that feels good.
You.
Let the rain fall down on
All right. I'm rolling a d8. Roll low. Everybody gets all but 2 hit points back.
Kirk is so happy right now. He normally is not a big fan of the rain, but no, he is just like,
Oh, you can just click your hit point thing and change the number. That's gonna make this so much easier than doing maths.
I just maxed it and then just removed 2.
I feel great. Like I said, Cecile just flop and just you get a grumble. You get a very sheepish, elvish. Thank you. Just on the ground.
and
a
as
dwarven cuss word.
Dwarven cuss word.
I'm being thanked in one language. It sounded like that fucker just swore at me. So, fuck you too.
Not at you. I swear.
so
I don't know Dwarvish.
as you guys gather, as the rains fall down, crash around me, kind of thing. As the party heals, which I gotta fix Timmer's ones in a second.
Ooh. Oh, that's for everybody else though. I'll just see.
That's for everyone
Are
else.
you level 21?
Take care of that
level
later.
21.
There is no level 21. This isn't Baldur's Gate mod. But congratulations, you guys get to level up in this moment of
Does level
chaos.
reset spell slots?
It does not.
Okay.
Well, we tried.
And this is why I stated I was ritual casting the rain.
Mm-hmm.
So now we are
Well,
at level 19.
We are all
Warlock's
out of combat.
Warlock has
Oh, okay.
1 of 3.
You can
double.
stabbing things. You can just keep stabbing things. It's fine.
I mean, if you guys want to curl up for an hour and let the rains fall, then
Oh,
short rest could be applied.
Song of Rest.
yeah. Short
Oh,
rest.
well,
Oh, Song of
Would-
Rest. Yeah.
with the rains.
Between the
Oh, that's
rains and Song of Rest, we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're good. And we'll basically post short rest. We'll all be roughly max health. Because the rain only lasts a certain amount of rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay. Short rest.
we will pick this up next time at a higher level, and you guys will then ascend the middle tower for chaos and shenanigans. And until then, we will say goodbye to Kicking YouTube, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Ah,
Goodbye.
Bye.